chat's got soul. From the gavel to the gas, we're watching it all. Covering the courtroom, big case or small. Laugh when we can, cry when we must, but it's all real talk, you can count on us. We're not the pros, just fans who care. With popcorn in hand and a comfy chair. And every twist, we're right there. Together like we're all in the witness chair. This is the Broken Baker, where the trials come alive, where the chat is wild and the vibes survive. We're watching the worst of what people do, but we keep it light, yeah, that's our truth. It's the only place for crime, and it feels just right. We bring the justice talk into your night. So hit that stream, don't miss the call. At the Broken Baker, we cover it all. Oh yeah. We're just flaming with the view, but we ask the things the world wants to. Digging through the facts, side by side. Even when it's dark, we bring the light. No clickbait, no fake feels, just truth and the highs and the reels. With the chat that roasts and writes, we're just here for the case and the vibes. This is the Broken Baker, where the stories unfold with a smile in the heart, even when it's cold. Yeah, we cover the bad with a wink and a grin. Where the real talk starts, come on, jump in. It's the only place to be, can't you see? For trials and truth, it's BBTV. The Broken Baker, where the trials come alive. Yeah, we'll be here, trial after trial. Yeah.
Welcome all back to a little more down-to-earth stream. Now all the Kate Peters stuff is done, and all the yelling and angriness is gone as well. Never lick money. We need to go back, calm down with a good old murder case. Now Krusty again evaded justice. We are a little bit behind. We're going to catch up really soon. And I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee while I turn this on. Thank you, Dawn Marie, for becoming a YouTube member.
On the witness stand. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Detective Fredericks, before we move on to the later stages of the investigation, I wanted to ask you about a few additional exhibits that we didn't get to in the morning. If I can show first, I'm going to show Detective Fredericks Exhibit 205 and 206, which are photos from the crime lab search. Okay, so I would move 205 and 206 into evidence, please, and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 205 and 206 are photos and will be admitted.
Detective, this is a photo that was
Yes.
taken by the crime lab, right?
It is.
And what section of the car are these items taken from?
It says driver side.
Okay, and 206? These are also taken from Mr. Pahl's vehicle?
Yes.
And what was significant to you in your investigation that was shown in these two photographs?
Excuse me. He has a number of like Walmart style garbage bags in there.
Okay, so I see a pick and save bag there, and then you said some Walmart style. Are those the gray bags you see?
Correct.
Okay, grocery bags. Why was that significant to your investigation?
Well, that was a style bag that we saw the purse being brought in by Mr. Pahl later.
Okay. If I can show you Exhibit 207, please, another photograph. Any objection? I'd move to admit and permission to publish.
Right, any objection?
I'm going to go make myself
All
a
right, go ahead,
cup
then.
of coffee.
Detective, it looks like we're seeing some clothing items. Can you tell us what kind of clothing items we're looking at here?
I see a part of what looks like a flannel shirt and then a black.
Is that a leather? Oh, holy 1988 Batman. Is that a leather waistcoat coat or vest or whatever you call them? Oh my God. Does it have fringes on? Oh, it looks like it's a star when you close it. What in Canada is this? Oh.
black leather vest
And these were found where?
in Mr. Pahl's excuse me, Mr. Pahl's apartment.
Okay, during the first search warrant on September 17th of 2022?
Correct.
All right. What was significant about that flannel or that vest?
Those were the items that Ms. Pavlons was wearing on, I believe it was August 20th, when she's seen on the Willow Park surveillance video.
Okay. I specifically asked you during that surveillance video what she was wearing, and I recall you saying a vest. Do you believe that's the same vest?
It appears to be, yes.
Okay. All right. So when we left off, you talked about you'd gotten a lot of medical records. You and Detective Plennis had been working to obtain all sorts of records from a lot of different entities. Between September 17th of 2022 and September 18th of 2023, did your investigation into this death continue?
It did.
Why did the investigation continue so long?
There was a lot of unknowns in the investigation. There was a lot of records, cell phone records, social media records that needed to be reviewed and gone through. And so that takes a tremendous amount of time to go through those records.
Throughout that year time frame, were you also consulting with the medical examiner's office?
Yes.
And did it take quite some time for Dr. Shield to come to any sort of opinion or conclusion about the cause and manner of death in this case?
Yes, it did.
Did that contribute to the length of the investigation?
Yes.
Okay. At some point in that year time frame, did you learn that Mr. Pahl had actually left the United States?
Yes, we did.
How did that factor into your investigation?
Well, we had learned that he had left and was out of country for 3 months in the early part of 2023. And so we were concerned that he may again leave and may not return.
And so ultimately, what happens that starts to move this investigation into a prosecution in September of 2022?
Well, we had learned from the medical examiner her position, her findings with regards to manner and cause, what it was going to be. And we were just at a point where we felt after going through the records that we had that we were at a place where we felt now was the time to effect the arrest.
Okay. And so on September 18th of 2023, what did you do?
We were monitoring Mr. Pahl's apartment to see when he was coming outside and when he was going to leave so that we could apprehend him outside of his apartment.
Where was he living in September of 2023?
At the Willow Park Apartments.
Same apartment number?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you do?
Like I stated, we had sat outside or across the street, in fact, and monitored the doors, the entryways, that door number 7. We had a bit of a view of door number 4 from where we were at. And so we just watched to see when he would come out.
And what happened next?
He came out.
So what did you do?
We pulled up. Mr. Pahl was getting on or about to get on a bicycle. And we informed him that he was under arrest, and we took him into custody.
Okay. Did you record that whole time that you were in contact with him on September 18th of 2023?
Yes, I did.
And have you listened to that recording since then?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play for you Exhibit 103, just a small clip so you can identify that. You start. You start at the, yes, please.
What are you doing, circling the parking lot, waiting for me to come out?
Okay, stop. Detective Fredericks, do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is this?
That is a recording of the beginning of our contact with Mr. Pahl.
Okay, and whose voice was that we heard?
That was Mr. Pahl's.
Okay, I would move Exhibit 103 into evidence with permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 103 is admitted, and you may publish.
So we can start again, Ms. Vesey, at 40 seconds, and if you can turn the volume, I don't know if maybe the courtroom can turn the volume up a little bit? Okay.
What are you doing, circling the parking lot, waiting for me to come out?
Circling the parking lot? That kind of time.
How the hell could I just come out? I just came out, it just came out.
Yeah, get lucky.
Got lucky.
Not lucky, you got unlucky.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm absolutely worried about nothing.
Man, your date of birth was 6/11/68, right?
Yep. You got tape on your side, and you know you didn't do it. You're not. You guys are going to have to
Hey, it's fine.
say what you're doing.
Okay.
You're going to have to say
Is that what you think?
That's what I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, fair. In case I was taking lock, so they don't tighten up on you, you can swing your legs. There you go. And that one. You're good.
Okay, and then we stopped at 159, we're going to skip forward. Starting at 223.
But I just don't know how you go by it just because of what the Pavlons say or because of what the Pavlons family says. You know, it's
Yeah. So very little to do with that, man.
well, it's got everything to do with that because I know for a fact what I did and what I didn't do.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're not going to do inception on me by planting thoughts in my head with things I didn't do.
You think we're
I'm not trying to be addicted. I'm just telling you. I read the paper. I understand that DOJ's in Illinois, DOJ's in Michigan, rounding up a lot of detectives for putting people away on fabricating shit. Okay, that's all over the place.
I'm not worried.
That's all over the place.
I'm not worried about that.
Well, I don't know what I'm being arrested for.
Well,
what could I possibly be arrested for? I didn't do anything.
I understand what you're saying, and I'm not worried about DOJ doing any kind of roundups. Got nothing to do with me.
Oh, I think eventually DOJ is going to be in this state. I think eventually.
Possible.
I think eventually.
I mean, it could be. I'm not worried about it personally.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
Like, is your phone being run to WSG for special
It was
assignment?
just on the news this weekend with the Innocence Project about how many people are getting charged and convicted for shit they don't do.
Gotcha.
You think the way I'm here? Do I act like I'm guilty?
People act different ways.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Trust me, I know that.
Yeah.
And detectives do different things different ways too.
That's fair. Yeah, that's why I say I'm not worried about DOJ.
But come on, man. Honestly, no, I'm just telling you that's what's going on.
No,
it's a reality.
I've seen it. I hear what you're saying.
Honestly, heart to heart, whatever that saying is, I'm a little bit shocked. I thought you guys were going to do a little bit better than this.
Oh, really? Did we disappoint you?
No, they just put the blame game on somebody.
Oh.
I thought you would actually be able to, like you guys are supposed to do it. You're supposed to follow the evidence.
Is there anybody else upstairs that needs to be anywhere in the house?
No, nobody's up there.
The door's open, you lock.
No, I did. I believe I did lock it. I just got confused with my lock over there, my bike.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I locked my door before.
We'll make sure it's locked. We'll get that taken care of. We'll make sure everything's secured before we leave. Okay.
Well, you don't got a warrant to go in there.
I will. No. All right.
You have my keys. I know you took my yellow piece of the paper out of my wallet last time.
Yellow piece.
Yeah. It's on camera. You took my
It's
yellow
about
piece of
7
paper
days
in that
later.
little room.
17 days later.
And that wasn't in the search warrant.
Grab that or?
No, I'm good.
I'm drawing a blank on what that would be.
That was personal information that belonged to me.
There's a number of people in and out of there that day, right? Like there was probably
Come on.
10 detectives.
You hand me my wallet and the papers are gone. You took them out.
Again, the yellow paper. I don't know what was on it off the top of my head, but
Well, it would have to be on the search warrant if you take it.
so he's in a bag. Yeah, I'm putting your stuff in a bag, all right, bud? Or an envelope?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured it would be some show around the year. I figured you'd have to try to come up with something to justify what you did.
What we did?
By coming here and arresting somebody for what? For what?
Went through all that.
I'm shocked, but yet I'm not with Waukesha County.
Yeah.
Fabricating stuff.
Surprised you stayed living in the county with all these beats you've had here.
Well, I got kind of stuck here.
Yeah.
I got kind of stuck here, Basically, helping her, helping her stay alive for so many freaking years, you know. And then now I'm getting accused. I assume this is what it is. Now I'm getting accused of something I absolutely did not do.
Okay.
All I can say is, I'd rather stand with God and be judged by the people than stand with the people and be judged by God, because, on review day up there, you guys better have the answers, man.
Seems fair.
You better have the answers.
I feel pretty good, man. I sleep at night.
I do too.
So
I do too. I do too. I do too.
that's good.
Riddick's Forum is a great channel as well. Hey, Lauren.
Can't get a drink out of my bottle. I knew as soon as I looked over here. I knew it was the police. I knew you guys were the police. Yeah.
No.
The way you pulled in here, good thing I wasn't on my bike. It might have hit me.
Hello, Puerto Rico.
Clear citation. Truck to newspaper second. I think it's the same call 23 though.
I just gotta.
Yes,
All right,
thank
we
you so
stopped
much, Pixie.
at- 10:49? 10:49 on the audio. Detective Fredericks, Mr. Pahl was
made
transported
me,
to the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department.
Finally get my
And
app
he
working.
said in that clip, he knew there'd be a showing around a year, right?
Yes, he did.
And this was a year and a day after you'd first interviewed him?
That's correct.
Okay. On that same day, your department also conducted another search warrant at his residence.
Yes, we did.
What were you looking for on that date?
Electronics again, and documents.
Okay. Based on what was collected during that search warrant and additional investigation, did you learn who Mr. Pahl's father was?
Yes, we did.
Who is that?
Marvin Pahl.
And on September 27th, did your department conduct a search warrant at Mr. Marvin Pahl's residence?
Yes, we did.
Where did he reside?
In the village of Jackson.
Why did his residence become of interest that required a search warrant?
We had monitored some of Mr. Pahl's jail calls around that time, and in it there was a discussion regarding a dash camera and an SD card that was associated with the dash camera from the vehicle primarily operated by Mr. Matthew Pahl.
Okay, so you wanted to obtain that video.
Correct.
When you went to Mr. Marvin Pahl's residence, a number of electronics were collected, right?
Yes.
Did that include some MacBook computers that you previously heard Detective Fine testify about?
Yes.
And then some SD cards that ultimately you learned had the dash camera of interest on?
Yes.
Did you have a chance to review the dash camera that was located on an SD card at Mr. Marvin Pahl's residence?
I did.
Tell me about this dash camera. Where was the dash camera placed on Mr. Pahl's vehicle?
It looked like it was placed just below the rear view mirror in the center part of the windshield facing forward.
Okay. Were there a number of videos on that SD card from the dash camera?
Yes.
Were you able to identify some particular dates of interest related to the dash camera?
Yes.
What were those dates, if you recall?
August 23rd, September 6th, and September 9th of 2022.
Okay, and ultimately, as part of our preparation, did you and I place those into a PowerPoint so we could easily show all of those videos?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I'm going to show for you Exhibit 105, please. Is it on your screen?
It is.
Okay, do you recognize this?
Yes.
Okay, this is that PowerPoint I discussed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I would move Exhibit 105 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, it's admitted, you may publish.
Okay, so we can go to the next slide, please. All right, what date is this dash camera from?
August 23rd, 2022.
And do you recognize the area that's depicted in this still shot of the video?
Yes, this is Delafield Street facing north, south of Summit.
Now, I see a time and date stamp at the bottom. Did you learn through your investigation if that time and date was accurate or if it was not accurate?
It's not accurate.
Okay, what is the actual time based on your investigation depicted in this video?
It would be 8:44 a.m.
How did you learn that?
Learned that, excuse me, we had learned that through watching the Willow Park video when Stephanie Pavlon's is seen walking out at 8:39, and Mr. Pahl seen in the parking lot shortly thereafter on foot, and then his vehicle departs a moment later heading towards Delafield Street.
Okay. Where is this Moreland Medical in relation to the Willow Park Apartments?
I believe there's one address, which is another apartment complex that's between Moreland Medical and the Willow Park Apartments.
Okay. So we're going to play slide 2, please. What did you see there, Detective Fredericks?
I saw Stephanie Pavlon's standing in the parking lot on the passenger side of Mr. Pahl's vehicle as he approached.
Were there any other dash camera videos from August 23rd?
There were not.
Okay, so this video basically picks up after the Willow Park apartment videos show the two leaving the apartment.
Correct.
And then we next see them both on, well, we see Ms. Pavlon's on video at the Quick Trip.
That is correct.
Did you also contrast the time period that the Quick Trip video occurred to the dash camera to confirm your belief about the timestamp being off?
We were able to confirm that the timing was right with travel time from where Ms. Pavlon's was picked up until they arrived at the Quick Trip on Gulf Road.
Okay. And so each of the videos that you reviewed that were important to this investigation, all of those timestamps were off by the same amount of time?
The ones from the dash cam were off, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll go to the next slide, please. This is listed as September 6th, and tell me what the time and date stamp is there on the bottom.
Time and date stamp is 9/7/2022 at 01:08 hours.
And based on your investigation, do you believe this to be what time on what date?
1 p.m. on, or 1:08 p.m. on 9/6.
It's actually 12:08.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12, yes.
12:08 p.m.
12:08.
Okay, on September 6th. Do you recognize this parking lot that we're looking at?
Yes.
What is this?
This is the parking lot that's on the south side of the OEW facility.
Okay. Push play, please. Let's try that again. Okay, and the next slide, please. This starts at what time at the bottom?
The dash cam reads 9/7/2022 at 01:09.
Okay, which would be 12:09?
12:09 on 9/6/2022.
Play, please.
Are they going to say he took the long way round, not the short way, and that makes him guilty? Yes,
Detective,
defendant.
explain for us,
Yes, ma'am.
what's the significance of these two videos on September 6th of 2022?
The significance is that Mr. Pahl was parked closer to the exit on the east side of OAW, and instead of exiting there, drove the long way around on that service road and continued out, which in fact would have his vehicle drive past the area, which would be to his east, where we would recover Ms. Pavlon's.
Okay. Also through your investigation, and we'll go through this later, did you learn that he did anything else on September 6th that was significant?
Yes.
What did he do that day?
He went to a car wash
Okay. Where was that car wash located?
on Arcadian Avenue in the city of Waukesha.
All right. Next slide, please. All right, Detective Fredericks, the title here says this is on September 9th between 13:01 and 13:02. Would that be 1:01 p.m. and 1:02 p.m.?
That's correct.
Okay, and are you familiar with the general area that we're looking at here?
Yes.
Okay, what is this area?
I believe this is in the city of Pewaukee on Gulf Road, east of Prospect Avenue.
Okay, and we're about to watch a number of videos from the same day. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Give us kind of a big picture shot of what we're going to be seeing here.
So Mr. Pahl's vehicle continues west on Gulf Road. He gets past Prospect Avenue, Highway SS, and continues west, which is the direction where OAW is. As he comes around the corner, Gulf Road becomes 2 lanes. 1 lane is to turn right into OAW, and the other lane is to...
So the big problem, which prove he's guilty, is he's parked close to the exit, but he goes out, turns back, and just drives around and leaves. What didn't he do? When he was over here where the body is supposed to be, he didn't slow down, he didn't go look, he just swung back, drove around the building and out. There was nothing on. Yeah, he could have swung out, gone that way. Maybe there was a car behind him. Maybe he didn't like to drive that way back. Maybe he wanted to take the route around, look at the golf course. How does this make him guilty? Hey, James there.
Hi. I
And
take
now-
the wrong way out of parking lots all the time, like too, and I might just, I don't know, go around in a circle for a minute. What does it matter?
We have 2 gyms at the same chain here in my town. One is down at the harbor, the other one is down in the center of town. The one at the harbor, depending on where I'm driving, I'll because I was told when I got my driver's license, in parking spots you always take the fastest way out of a parking spot. So I'll just go opposite the arrows if there are arrows. The other one is had this weird. It has such a weird buildup that you have to go the right way around. So even though I might be parked here and the exit is here, I'll still have to drive back and drive the entire way around and go out. I did not unalive anyone they have caught me with yet.
Are guilty.
And
I'm with
again,
Sue. If anybody looked at my driving patterns, they'd be like, "This woman is a
you can't
lunatic."
even find your own way home.
I know. I pass my own house and have to U-turn in the middle of the road. Hey, it happens.
No.
Go continue west. As he makes the turn, he's in the right lane to turn into OAW. You can see in the background a number of sheriff squads, detective cars there. Mr. Pahl then switches to the left lane and drives past OAW.
Okay, so we'll start with this slide, please.
Look, Jamie, look. You can see it there, the way it's shaking. He killed her.
Yeah, it must have. What? I mean, I thought when they said dash cam, we were gonna get like maybe he was beating her up in the car one time or something.
Yeah, like the garbage truck
Yeah.
talking about killing her or something.
Oh yeah. Exactly, Sue. You might drive around and look if you're like, where the heck is she?
Okay, as the video stops here, these aren't clips that you made, right? This is just how the dash cam files came?
That's correct.
Okay. What are we looking at here in the dash cam as the dash cam ended at 1:02 p.m.?
Off to about the 1 o'clock direction of this video still is
I believe this is a
bunch
week or
of
two
sheriff
later.
department squads and specialized vehicles that are on scene.
And your department had been dispatched there around 11 a.m.?
That's correct.
Okay. If we can go to the next slide, please.
Imagine how suspicious that would be if something happened and they're like, why did you drive past your own house, lady?
Yeah.
Because I can't see. And I refuse to wear glasses at night.
Well, Jamie, why is there a Latino lady dead in your garage? I don't know. I passed my house.
I told her there was no sensor on that garage door. She didn't move quick enough.
Yeah, but that you don't have to kill Iris.
I didn't try to. I said, move your booty. It's not gonna. It's not gonna stop.
Thank you so much, Tina, for a contribution to the new home fund. And I will try and go up and look at it, and hopefully something can happen. It could be nice if it could happen before Christmas.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Tina. You are way too kind.
Thank you, Tina.
Sebastian, you are here because you like being here.
Why are we here?
Yes, that's kind of a negative. Oh, he's streaming again. Oh,
That guy, jeez.
he's so
Oh,
annoying.
he's always live causing drama.
Okay, this is stopped at 1:05:05. Detective Fredericks, up to this point, fair to say Mr. Paul traveled some distance from OAW?
Yes,
Okay. And that he was actually in a residential area there?
he was.
Okay. Play the next slide, please. Starts at 1:07.
Sometimes I just imagine myself in these situations. I'd be like, what would people do?
Okay, and it's stopped.
Because I always just drive around sometimes.
Okay, that clip stopped. We can go to the next one, please. So it starts at 1:07:38.
I kind of always wanted to get a dash cam, but then I don't want people to know my business if something like this happened.
No, and you would put it on the wrong way around or something like that.
Yeah.
Jamie, is it true and correct you interrogate people with your garage door by shutting it on them and hence Iris?
No comment.
This is the most. I've never seen anyone look more guilty on a dash camera than this guy.
Stopped at 1:08:29. Detective, is he back on Gulf Road now heading east?
Yes.
Okay, next slide, please.
So he did a U-turn on Gulf Road
Yeah.
and he drove by the police.
Okay, that video stops at 1:09. What's happening with the law enforcement presence when he pulls in?
We're out at the scene investigating the area.
Okay, lots of squad cars there, lots of sheriff's department personnel.
Yes.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay, all right, and that was all of the relevant dash camera video from this investigation.
For 9/9.
Okay.
Correct.
After his OAW
She's
appointment,
worth it.
there's some additional dash camera of Mr. Paul traveling up to Jackson.
So he did have an appointment at the doctor at the same day they find the body, but apparently it was weird that he drove down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Okay. I know people don't always think the same, but I'm just thinking like, I just offed my ex-girlfriend. I probably would stop going to that doctor and like stay away from the area. We're just like, oh, just let me go to the doctor.
Yeah, and when the police is outside present, wouldn't you call your doctor and say, "Oh, by the way, doc, I can't make it today. Be there tomorrow, maybe"?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just seems, I don't know. Nobody, I know, who knows, but it just seems that would make me sweat. I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I know what I did.
No, he went and got treatment and went out, and then he got injured. And again, he had a parking plaquette, so he was allowed to park in a handicap spot.
In Wisconsin?
There is.
Okay. So after you reviewed this dash camera video, did you also have a chance to review any video that was obtained from the Arcadian car wash?
I did.
Why did you want to look at the car wash video from where Mr. Paul washed his car?
To see what he was washing, what was happening, were items being discarded or cleaned off, things like that.
Okay. I'm going to show you first Exhibit 96. You recognize this, sir?
I do.
And what are we looking at here?
That's day 3 of the Arcadian car wash.
Okay. And are there two different camera views?
Correct.
Okay. one from the back of the vehicle and one from the front of the vehicle?
That is correct.
Okay. Is it an accurate depiction of clips of the video that you watched from that car wash?
Yes.
Okay, I would move Exhibit 96 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Right, 96 admitted, you may publish.
Yes.
Okay, going to slide 2, please. What's the timestamp on the top, Detective?
It's 9:06:22 at 3:04 p.m.
Okay. Start here, please.
Yeah, he had a doctor's appointment the day she went missing, and yeah, apparently the day she was found, so.
But this is the way they build cases, just a ton of shit that hopefully we'll find convincing.
I hope the jury's seeing it our way too, because they should be questioning a lot of this stuff.
You know they don't, sadly.
I know, because we watched Zachary Anderson in Wisconsin, and that was terrible.
Yeah. Nicholas Mew.
And that was no body, and those no body cases, I don't understand how anybody could.
Especially when there's no, well, there was some blood in the apartment, but there was no blood anywhere connected to him. And the timeline just didn't add up. Why the hell are we watching him parked?
He's in a car wash. He was at the
Yep,
car wash.
but he's just parked. Why are we watching that?
Yeah. I don't know. They want to show
Is he
the
going to
full
dispose
effect.
of the body in there?
I don't know. Hi, Pixie. I hope you're doing well too. I know, we really saw some riveting evidence of this man attacking
Yeah.
this woman. And
Going to the
murdered
orthopedic office right next to where the body was found, where he had an appointment. Well, he was
Yeah.
probably going down there to make sure the Popo didn't find her. Oh. So he's in the back seat getting stuff out now. I think it's-
This is after she's been found, so this wasn't like, right? Because it's not like,
No, this
went-
is September 6th. That's 3 days before she's found.
oh,
She's
you're
found
right.
September 9th, I believe. I might be
Yeah.
wrong.
I thought he got it after.
But I love, can you see all the stuff he's doing? It's so clearly he's trying to hide. He took the mat out and put it on the mat holder. Then he drank something.
Mhm.
You can clearly see he's trying to cover up the murder. Oh, now he's closing the doors. Now he's going to bring out the murder weapon.
Yeah, because he waited so long after he did all this to go clean out everything.
I believe he's apprehended the 9th, and that was after 17 days. Shut up, Esprit.
What did you just say?
I said, shut up. She went back to the wheelchair question.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, he took another floor mat out, Jamie. 2 floor mats.
Detective Fredericks, what was significant, particularly at the end of that clip of video?
He's in the passenger side floor well of the truck.
Okay, and he removes the mats to both the front driver's side and passenger side?
He does.
In thinking back to Mr. Pahl's interview with you and Detective
That's where
Sykes
he
on
said he
September
found the
17th of
note.
2022, when did he say he found the note and the purse?
When he removed the floor mats from his vehicle.
Okay, did you see him hold anything up or appear to be reading anything when he pulled that floor mat out?
I did not.
No,
Can we go to
but
the
you
next
saw
one,
him
please?
put his head in there.
Okay, and this is from the back camera angle starting at 3:24, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, start please.
So he's taking a picture of his car.
I really hate the state right now for this.
And he's sending the picture to someone. But he didn't hit her with the car, so what's the problem?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably reading this note and be like, this bitch again, man. She's just always on something. Didn't he say he sent it to somebody, like his dad or something?
Yeah, I think he sent it to his dad. Why does this matter, Cowbell? You can see he's clearly hiding the weapon. We can always do some mediocre chicken and palm. Especially from decorated dudes.
Hmm.
Are we going to watch him detail his entire car, Jamie? I'm losing it.
I don't know.
Oh, he's drying off
To
his.
your knowledge, was the tailgate of the truck in proper working order when it was searched by the crime lab and the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department?
It was working, yes.
And Mr. Paul instead climbs over the tailgate to get into the back of the truck?
He sure did.
Okay. Next video, please.
What does that
This is at
mean?
346 from the front camera angle. Play, please.
Is the body in the car now? Is that what they're implying? That's why he didn't open it? Yeah, please. And now he's back at the front seat. He could be reading the note right now.
Well, that's my whole problem with this is they can't determine
Video here. It's at 348,
if
45.
she even passed
Detective
away.
Fredericks, Mr. Paul's truck pulled in at 3:04 p.m.
Yep.
They're
Now
so
3:48
dead
p.m.
set
on
on
this
this
video.
guy.
And he has been washing his truck that entire time?
Yes.
Okay. Is there one more slide? Okay. Last slide, please. Okay. Starting at 3:46 p.m. Can you stop the video, please, at 3:47:09? Detective Fredericks, we've seen now from both camera angles, Mr. Paul placed the floor mats back in the car. You watched the entire video, right?
I did.
And during that video, did you see Mr. Paul vacuuming out the car?
No,
Did you see him scrubbing the floor mats?
I did not.
Okay. Did he wash in any way the floor mats?
No.
Okay. We can play the video again.
Well, that's a plus, because then there should have been something on there, huh?
Can you stop the video, please? Stop at 3:47. Detective Fredericks, throughout the hour that Mr. Paul is washing his car, does he ever pull out into the camera's view a purse?
He does not.
And does he ever pull out into the camera's view a note?
He does not.
Did you find some inconsistencies in Mr. Paul's interview versus what you actually observed?
Jamie, if you have something laying on the back seat of your car or on the footwell of your car, and you open the door and put your upper body in there to see, okay, is there any trash I need to throw out now I'm washing the car? Could you pick up a bag inside of the car, look at it and say, oh, that crazy biatch, she forgot her purse in my car. I'm just going to leave it on the back seat. Oh, that's so annoying. And then you go on with your life and throw out those two Tim Tams. packages that you needed to throw in the trash. Could you also remove the floor mat and say, "Oh, there's a piece of paper. What does it say? I hate you. I hate everything." Crazy. I'm just gonna let it be there because I need to wash the floor mats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's possible. I could do that in my car. I know it's not a big American car, but I have room enough that I could just look at it inside the car. I don't need to take it out and.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a
exactly.
camera. It would look more suspicious to me if he had taken it out and oh, look, here's her bag. I didn't find that before. This case is worse than I thought, Jamie.
Yeah, it's
Car wash video.
Yes, we did.
really irritating me that this poor guy
Now,
has to go through.
we talked about the search warrant that was conducted at Marvin Pahl's residence and that ultimately a computer was, sorry, we can take this down, I'm done with this exhibit. A computer, or a number of computers were taken from Mr. Marvin Pahl's residence, and then the extraction was turned over to the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, right?
The devices were turned over for extraction, yes.
Okay, and ultimately, your department receives back a forensic image that can be analyzed, meaning you can review it, you can look through the contents for any investigative leads or items of importance, right?
Correct.
Okay. Although Mr. Marvin Pahl was not the suspect in this investigation, did you learn anything important to your investigation from Mr. Marvin Pahl's MacBook? Let me ask you a different question. Did you specifically look into Mr. Marvin Pahl's web history from his MacBook?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 106. Detective, do you recognize this exhibit? Have you seen this before?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What is this?
This is web history that was recovered from Marvin Pahl's MacBook.
Okay. And his MacBook was recovered during the search warrant on 9/27 of 2023?
927, correct.
Okay. And this accurately depicts the web searches that you found to be of evidentiary significance in this case?
Yes.
Okay. I would move Exhibit 106 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, approved, admitted.
So if we can just zoom in a little bit. Thank you. Detective, starting at the very top, we see searches from August 27th of 2022. What is Mr. Marvin Pahl searching for?
It begins on August 27, 2022, looking for Stephanie Pavlans.
Okay. At this point, anyone know that Stephanie is deceased?
No.
Okay. What about on August 28th?
He looks for Stephanie's daughter, Layla Pavlans, and looks for Stephanie Pavlans again, as well as Stephanie's mom, Georgianne.
Okay. He even spells Stephanie wrong, right? It's
He does.
Stephanie, Stepanie. And looking over at the right two columns, those indicate Facebook. What does that tell us?
That there were 20 plus persons with similar names to what Marvin Pahl searched for within Facebook.
Okay. And he was searching within Facebook for those searches?
Correct.
What about on September 9th of 2022?
He again looks for Stephanie Pavlans through Yahoo.
And same thing with September 10th and 12th?
Correct.
What about September 14th of 2022?
Marvin Pahl then searches for the Waukesha coroner's office.
Okay. On 9/14, did anyone other than Mrs. Georgianne Pavlans and Mr. Richard Pavlans know that Stephanie was deceased?
No.
What about on the 14th?
No.
Sorry. What about the rest of the searches on the 14th?
Looking for Waukesha coroner's office news report, Waukesha death notices, and Waukesha death notices today.
Okay. And what about September 19th? What does he search for?
There he searches for Stephanie Pavlans, correctly spelled.
Okay. And that would have been 2 days after Mr. Matthew Pahl was interviewed by yourself in Detective Sites?
Yes.
So after
As part of your investigation, did you also go to... Oh,
after he was interviewed, he starts Googling her.
Well, how
Wouldn't
does
you
that
do
not
that?
make sense? Yes.
If when Jamie kills me and they find my body, I wouldn't be surprised that Jamie, after being interviewed by the police, 2 days later starts Googling and says, "What the hell's going on here?" It would be suspicious if it happened before he was.
I am nosy AF.
Yeah, it's
I would
after.
be
Who
all
would
up in
look?
that. Yeah.
Again,
It's
maybe there will
crazy.
be a headline saying, "Oh, the police confirmed that she died of natural causes." Oh, phew, I don't have to worry anymore. The police confirmed she died of an OD. The police still claims that it's murder. I would be very interested in seeing what's going on in the case. This is absolutely insane that they're using him Googling her name after the fact. Hey, remember when Jen McCabe Googled her name 1,000 times after John O'Keefe died? Yeah, she disappeared the 23rd, and I believe he was interviewed the 9th.
And find out if there was any camera video that you could obtain from that location.
Yes, the detective was sent over there to obtain their video.
And did you obtain and review any video that might be relevant in this case?
Yes.
Did you learn if they had any external cameras at their buildings?
There were no external cameras.
Okay, where were their cameras located that you obtained video from?
They were in the front or the south side of OAW entrances.
Okay, so they depict the people coming and going from the building?
Correct.
Right. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 107. How far back did OAW's records go in relation to surveillance video?
I believe it was 5 days from when you ask. So
Okay.
they essentially retain 5 days worth of video, and then it either overwrites itself or deletes or whatever.
Okay. Were they able to provide you with video from August 23rd of 2022?
No.
Okay. What days relevant to this investigation were you able to obtain video from?
September 6th and September 9th of 2022.
Why were those two particular days of interest to you?
September 9th was of particular interest to us because we had been called out to the scene just on the east of OAW for Stephanie Pavlon.
Okay. And did you learn if Mr. Pahl also had an appointment on September 6th?
We also learned that Mr. Pahl did in fact have an appointment at OAW on September 6th.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 107. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
Okay. Are these the videos from September 6th and September 9th at OAW?
Yes.
Okay. I would move to admit Exhibit 107, permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, 107 is admitted.
Okay, we'll start with slide 2, September 6th at 11:54 a.m. Play, please. And Detective Fredericks, who did we see in that video?
That's Matthew Pahl.
Is that the same clothes he was wearing at the car wash?
Yes.
And the next slide, please. September 9th at 1:22 p.m. Okay, next slide. This is September 9th at 2 p.m.
I've never seen anyone be more guilty, Jamie. Did you say the way he was casually walking out, just looking around? He has been back to the same spot twice after he killed her. And he's just casually walking out with a coffee cup in his hand. Never, no problems. This is the day the police is parked, I don't know, 120 meters away from the door. I've never seen a man try to hide more from the police than this guy.
I know.
Next slide. This is September 9th at 2 p.m.
I'm checking my phone. I have my coffee. I don't even stop and look at the police or anything. I'll just walk out. Hey,
Detective Frederickson, looking
when I
at
do
the
body language,
cameras
okay.
from September 6th and September 9th, it looks like those are two different cameras. Are those associated with different entrances to the building?
Correct.
Okay. Where is this entrance that he enters and exits from on September 9th?
This is more to the west. So the first video we watched where Mr. Paul is exiting is to the east or the east end of the building. This particular camera and entrance is west of that.
Okay. And based on the dash camera, do you know where Mr. Paul parked on September 9th?
He parked closer to the east entrance.
And walked further down the building to get into the west entrance?
Correct. You can see him coming from the left or the east as he approaches on his way in.
And then when he leaves, he goes towards the west?
Takes a right and starts walking to the west.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right. A few more things here, Detective
he's a
Frederick.
criminal mastermind
As
who's
part
at
of
the scene
the
twice.
initial investigation, you obtained a phone from Georgianne and Richard Pavlons at their house that they told you belonged to Stephanie. Is that right?
That is correct.
And a download of the phone was completed, and you were able to review some of the messages between Ms. Pavlons and Mr. Pahl on that phone?
That's correct.
Okay. If you recall, how far back did those messages go?
It was in 2020.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 102. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is that?
That's a Celebrite extraction report for the first cell phone that we had obtained from Stephanie Pavlons, given to us by her mother.
Okay. And did you separate out just the messages between Stephanie and Matt in this report?
I did.
Why did you do that?
To make it easier to navigate and digest.
And as you continued your investigation, were you trying to determine the relationship between Matt and Stephanie?
We were.
And were you trying to determine if there was any problems in the relationship?
That's also correct.
Why would that be helpful?
Because we wanted to know if there was any reason or any history of violence between Matthew and Stephanie, and if this phone contained any messages that would speak to that prior history, any photographic images that depicted any type of injury.
Okay. And just based on your review of this, does this appear to be a true and accurate copy of the report that you generated for those text messages?
It does.
Okay. I would move Exhibit 102 into evidence and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right.
Can't wait for this.
All right, Detective, we're going to show this on the screen, but I also wanted you to have a hard copy so you don't rely on us to scroll as you read. So starting on page 2, that first message, can you tell me, based on this information that we're looking at, who are these messages, who's that first message from?
That first message is from Stephanie.
Okay, and who is it to?
The contact is listed as Chewy.
Who do you know that to be based on your investigation?
That cell phone number is associated with Matthew Pahl.
Okay, and is that also that nickname Chewy, a nickname you came across in their communications?
Yes.
That's a nickname Stephanie used for Matt?
Correct.
All right. And what is that first, what's the date of that first message?
12/24/2020.
Is this the oldest message on the phone between these two parties that you've tagged as evidence or interesting to your investigation?
That is correct.
Okay. So that message is from Stephanie to Matt. The next message, I just want to make sure we understand as we look at these, how can you tell who that message is from and to?
So on the left, to the left, it says from. The column is from, and then next to it is to.
Okay, so if the from column is blank, that means that the message is from Stephanie.
That is correct.
And if the to column is blank, that means the message is to Stephanie.
Also correct.
All right, thank you for that clarification. So the first message, can you read that?
Did you talk to anyone besides me?
And that's from Stephanie to Matt?
Correct.
And what's Matt's response?
When? Just teacher, and she was like a friend in you.
Were you able to determine through your investigation who teacher was?
Yes, that was one of the females that reside in the Philippines that Mr. Pahl had a online relationship with.
Okay, and it dated back to 2020?
Yes.
All right, what's the next message and who is it from?
This is from.
So she knew about it.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, he has to kill her because she knows about it. There better be something good in these texts because I am voting hard not guilty in this case.
And why does he have to offer? They're not in a relationship at all.
Yeah.
So
Paul, and it states, you're probably going to be up late tonight anyway. I'm sure she's going to start bugging you.
We go to page 3. What is his response?
F you for even starting with me. See how your mouth is when you end up staying there.
What's the next message?
This is from Matthew Pahl to Stephanie. Did you send on Skype looking for a companion?
And her response?
Yes.
How does Mr. Pahl respond?
He states, my God, that's it with that phone. That's why it's going to be returned.
And the following message?
F stupid shit all the F time.
Page 4, message 10 on December 24th of 2020. What does Matt say?
He states, I'm done with this shit. The rest.
Why are we reading a year and a half old messages? This happened in 2022.
Yeah. I'm just like, what is the context of all this? Like, you're just cherry picking probably a stupid conversation they had.
Yeah.
What's it about, Mr. Detective? What exactly are they referring to? What has been going on in their relationship? Please tell us.
Yeah, what
you
what
know
was she
all.
putting up there that he said it's done, your shit is going into
Yeah, like what has she been doing? What is she posting on Skype about needing a companion that
Yeah.
bothers him? Like, what is the context of that? Like, I hate this so much.
No, they weren't together at that time, or they were on and on together. That's I don't
Yeah.
know the defense is doing a shit job keeping this out. Well, I would have objected to relevance. I Champ Chewy.
Rest of your clothes are going in dumpster.
Okay. Skipping forward to page 5,
Yeah, let's
message
skip
number
all of it.
17. What does Matt say to Stephanie on January 16th of 2021?
Can you clarify the date, those messages, as you go to them, please?
Yes.
Are you kidding
This
me?
message-
2021, now we're skipping into the next year?
Let's not skip it. 12/24/2022. I'm done with this crap. The rest of your clothes are going in a dumpster. She writes back, printer, that's what is going on with that. He writes, I don't care about that shirt anyway. My F questions. Shit. F chump, answer the phone. F chump, answer the phone.
5.
You have receipt for computer that was sent to out of country, and I have it printed out on the eBay receipt.
Message number
The owner was just here. Things are going to change with you. No, read again about immigrants already here. You better ration that crap, because if you don't get your head together, you're not coming back here. I'm not losing my place. That sounds like she's on drugs. You better ration that shit.
17.
Yeah, let's not read those. I understand.
What does Matt say to Stephanie
Well,
on
wait.
January 16th of 2021?
Can you clarify the
That referring to like, was she saying you better figure it out about the immigrants? Because like he was saying he was gonna go over to the Philippines and he's probably gonna try to bring his girlfriends back. I
No,
assume.
that's gonna be him saying that.
Oh.
date, those messages, as you go to them,
Oh,
please?
Yes.
these
This
ones.
message is from January 16th of 2021. What does he say?
The owner was just here. Things are going to change with you.
And message 18 on January 16th, 2021 at 2:32 p.m.
No, read again about immigrants already here. You better ration that S ... Because if you don't get your head together, you're not coming back here. I'm not losing my place.
And Stephanie's response,
I understand.
page 6 on January 19th of 2021, the message
Explain
Matt
yourself.
sends to Stephanie. Message 21.
You better stop calling and telling me what you're doing. And instead, you better start asking what we need to be doing.
His next message,
Not giving you shit if you're nodding out.
and his following message at 6:12 p.m.
I'm going to look at motorhome and get female roommate if I have to.
What was Stephanie's response?
Come on, booby, you don't need to do that.
Was Booby a
So she was with him for drugs.
She was with him for a place to stay, it sounds like. She had
no,
nowhere to go.
no. Again, try listening. I'm not giving you shit if you're nodding out. I know enough from the Johnny Depp case. That means she's high as fuck and just falling asleep.
Well, yeah, but he says losing his place, which I assume losing his apartment, like
Yeah,
stuff like
but
that.
again, she's with him to get drugs. She's not with him to have a place to stay. She's with him to have a place to have drugs. Come on, booby, which is what Sue calls Brandon. You don't need to do that. So she goes home to her parents, and then she goes back and do drugs with him, goes back to her parents again, try and clean up a bit. This is to me, this is just he's his her pusher.
What was Stephanie's response?
Come on, booby, you don't need to do that.
Was booby a common nickname you saw in these messages?
Yes.
What about page 7, message 26 on January 20th of 2021?
3:47 p.m.
Yes.
You always wake up with Stiffy, and one thing I wonder about this teacher is she is not going to be able to handle you like I can.
And that's from Stephanie?
Correct.
Oh my God.
What's Matt's response?
I go back and forth with her. Don't you want me to be with a good person if something happens to you? Stop smoking and gain weight.
And
Wait, who's saying what? I'm missing that.
Champ Chewy in this one in the left column, everything that's in the left column is from him. Here she's writing her she's writing him. But again, don't you want me to have something good? I go back and forth with her. Don't you want me to be with a good person if something happens to you? Stop smoking and gain weight. So he's probably thinking she's anorectic or doing so much drugs that she's losing weight, and he's afraid to lose her.
Well, a lot of people that are just taking a lot of pain medication, that happens, you know, like because you're not
Yeah.
eating, you're just constantly.
But she could
Oh.
handle his morning stiffy, but that's probably because she's on pain medication, so she can't feel when it hits the walls.
Stephanie's response at 9:26 p.m.
Have fun chatting.
Page 8, going to message 33 at 1:20 on January 21st of 2021. What does Matt send?
10:47.
Sorry, Stephanie sends.
Sometimes I feel that you enjoy talking to them more than feeling the love I still have for you and always will.
And Matt's response?
Stop or no more shit.
Again, no more shit. He is her drug dealer.
Well, he's telling her to stop too. Like she's over here saying, "I
No,
still love you." And
she's complaining about these women, and he says, "Stop."
she said, "I still love you."
Yeah, after she's complaining that he's talking too much with these Filipinos, and he said, "I don't want to give you more shit." Again, he's a drug dealer, and she just tries to say, "I can do sex with you. Don't you want sex? I love you." She's just a drug fiend. Going in the shower, booby. Leaving now, booby baby. Why don't we hear those?
Can we stop it? I
Always
hate
will.
it so much.
And Matt's response?
Stop or no more shit.
Okay, then turning to page 9 at the bottom.
This is not handing shit out. Not handing shit out. That's her saying that. He's saying not handing shit out. Going back to bed. Bad things happen here. Him again. You're done getting shit. Him again. I'm going to call your doctor.
Well, she's probably doctor hopping because that's what people do to get their pain medication.
Again, is he trying to kill her, or is she absolutely a drug fiend who is just using him? That's the thing I'm trying to say to you, Jamie. I don't think you get what I'm saying. This isn't him threatening her or being mad at her for talking to the Filipinos. This is a drug addict who wants to stay with him because he gets her the good shit.
Well, she's getting it from her doctors on her own, but I'm
But
saying
she's also
like
getting it from him. I'm not giving you more shit.
yeah, like he's controlling it. That's for sure. No, I don't believe for a second this is him wanting to offer.
This is a drug addicted woman who yeah, maybe he is the one controlling the meds because she can't handle it. Maybe she got the meds that day and then went out and OD'd.
Yeah, or maybe she's taking too many and then there's so many things that could be going on. And he's certainly enabling her, in my opinion.
But there's no, I'm gonna unalive you so far.
Starting with message.
Call me chump. What the F answer phone?
39.
49, that's a long way down.
Onto the top of page 10. On January 23rd of 2021, there's 3 messages. What are those messages?
I'm sorry, could you ask that again?
Yep, starting at message 39.
Okay.
Matt sends.
Yes, send Stephanie a message, call me.
And the next message?
Chump.
And at 2:28 p.m.
What the F answer phone?
Going to page 12, message 53 on January.
No, let's get that again. I want you out here by noon tomorrow. I have nothing left and we want to walk with you with no distraction. That's from him. Chump.
But like,
No, that's from her. What's going on? This why I need money manager. Why are we not talking about this? She lost all her money. She lost all her drugs.
but the problem with all of this too that drives me crazy is, explain to me, lawyer, ma'am, who is prosecuting this sir over here, what context are these messages in? What is he saying? What does this mean to you?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane to be able
they're
to
gonna
stand up there and
summarize
just,
it. They're going to
Yeah.
summarize it in the end, but why are they skipping all of this that clearly indicates drug use?
well, yeah, and it's years ago.
This is in January the year before.
To page 12, message 53 on January 26th of 2021. What does Matt send?
This is 4 days later.
You bitch ass motherfucker, where are my shit?
Next message.
There is 4 missing from each bottle.
And how does Stephanie respond?
What the hell are you talking about? I only got what you wanted and what you gave me.
And in the following page, top, page 50, or message 56,
Pray you're right.
following message.
There's only 45 Z's left. That's not going to be easy.
And how does Stephanie respond?
We should be able to make it.
Okay, so those messages from the 26th, what do they appear to be talking about there?
Drugs.
Okay, medications of Stephanie's?
Yes, Z's are often referred to as, or a short name for alprazolam.
Okay. And the message, we should be able to make it, that was from Stephanie?
It was.
Then message 59. Who sends that?
This is from Matt to Stephanie.
And what does he say?
Missing shit too. You better call me in a little bit.
That was on January 27th of 2021.
Yes, it was.
And what's the next message from him?
I hope to God you didn't take shit out of bottle or I'm calling this morning. What was planned this morning?
And Stephanie's response at the top of the next page on January 27th?
No, I didn't. You wanted me to come over before my appointment to send money to the teacher.
In your investigation, did you learn of any money orders that were being sent overseas by either Stephanie or Matt?
Yes, they were sending money over to the Philippines via Western Union.
Okay, including Stephanie?
Did you say they were?
Page 17, please. Starting at the top of page 17, message 76 from January 30th. Who sends that message?
Paul,
And what does he say?
I'm here at the library. I'm going to count them up. I'm not sure how many days I'm going to give you, but I need you back at the house within the 3rd day. That get us in order with a lot of things.
Next message.
I think you took Z's out of truck when we were at Planet Fitness.
And how does Stephanie respond?
Stop it. I did no such thing.
And Matt's response at 5:17 p.m.
No more second chance. Sorry. No more second chances. Straight to month. If you expect to work, you're going to sign paper.
And top of page 18 on January 31st of 2021 at 12:01 p.m.
Why don't you want that part where she writes him, don't snort anything today because it will only make it worse. And yes, you might just have to have surgery. This is the time of the year that we both tend to get sick. I hope I don't have some sort of throat infection. I don't feel really cold like I have a fever. Just hurts to swallow. Well, you said you can take care of his stiffy.
And top of page 18 on January 31st of 2021 at 12:01 p.m. What does Matt say?
That's not how to start with me, and you know this. That's why I do what I do. You're the cause of too much trauma, whatever you say. You're not going to give me stroke. I need a woman to help me.
And Stephanie's response at 10:48 on February 1st?
I can't come back here for quite a while once I come back to you. Just want you to know that.
And his response?
Then don't stupid shit.
Page 19, message 87 on February 28th of 2021 at 7:32 p.m. What does Matt say?
Bottle that dented your head.
Was that message significant to you in your investigation based on other things that you knew?
Yes.
Why?
There was, as I recall, diary entries regarding that and a doctor's visit possibly related to being struck in the head with a bottle.
Okay. And message 89, what does Stephanie say on March 1st of 21?
Good night. Don't stay up too late talking to teacher.
Page 21, message 100 on March 4th of 2021.
Have fun on your date. I feel like she took my place already.
And sorry,
I will text you in the morning.
who sends that message?
That was Stephanie to Matthew Pahl.
And how does he respond?
Stop the immaturity.
His next message on March 5th?
I'm calling Doc if my pills don't show up.
Next message on the top of page 22 from March 5th?
I don't feel good and I want my shit or I'm calling.
Based on the context of all of these messages, do you know who he's threatening to call?
Yes.
Who was that?
He had threatened in the past to call her doctors, her prescribers, the doctors that were prescribing the medications that he was looking for.
Okay. Message 104 on March 5th, what does Matt say?
F you.
And Stephanie's response?
Getting your meds now.
The next message she sends?
For you helping me out, and I hope you calm down, don't let those women get you so wrapped up in their baggage, parentheses, teacher, I'm always here for you.
Okay, page 23, message 110 on March 24th of 2021. What does Matt send?
I'm not afraid to call your doc and tell him what's in your system and you're abusing your drugs. You will get them terminated.
Stephanie's response on March 25th.
There seems to be an emergency going on with my mom. She can't drive, her stomach is upset again, and she has been going to the bathroom. She can't drive me home.
How does Matt respond on that same day at 7:01 p.m.?
Well, then I'm going to call the doctor tomorrow morning. You have me running the F treadmill to tell me that B.
Next message on the top
What?
of page 24.
And every pharmacy in Delafield, you better call me right now. I don't want to text.
Okay, so that message was sent on March 25th. The next message is on April 21st of 2021.
Correct.
And what does Matt say?
Where are you? Still didn't take Z.
And Stephanie's response?
At Walmart in line for money order.
Top of page 25, March 28th of 2021. What does Matt say?
Another thing, I'm going to start cutting those patches in half because you're not listening.
What is he referring to with patches?
I believe she was prescribed Suboxone patches.
Okay, and those are like a subdermal patch that goes on the skin?
That's correct.
And what would happen if you cut them in half?
I would imagine they would be half as effective.
Okay. And what's his next message at 1:38 p.m.?
Patches at Walmart, what's the status?
Next, page 26, message 125 on April 30th of 2021. What does Matt say?
I'm sorry, what was the time?
Yeah, for April 30th at 5:43 p.m., message 125.
You still alive, S on a kitchen chair, and you did not clean garbage pail, so penalty.
Next message.
Yeah, you might have gave me your whole script, but you're still getting S. So don't forget that you make it sound like you did me some special favor. You should be getting nothing.
And his next message at 7:11 p.m.
Just so you know, you were supposed to give me those patches, and you were supposed to help me hook up an app to record on my phone as a result. I could not record the hearing, so right now you are done until that S is done, and I F mean it.
Presumably those words with
What?
stars are curse words?
I would think so, yes.
Okay. Page 27, message 131 on May 1st. What did he say?
Also be very careful what you text on here.
Is that a common theme in these messages that Mr. Pahl would make references to that?
Yeah, he would send that text reminder fairly regular and encourage Stephanie to delete the chats.
Judge, I
And
think
what does that
now
prove?
is the time for our afternoon break.
Oh, do you?
Well,
I-
Mr. Galvez has indicated that he would like a break. I was trying to be kind to Mr. Galvez.
Okay. Let's take a break.
All rise for the jury.
There's two parties. Why was
That's a quick break. This is super random, taken out of context. A drug addict that seems to be out of control, and he's trying to help her, and at the same time hurt her to do his bidding by withholding her medication. That's probably not the first time in history. Why would he then go and kill her? Wouldn't it be more believable that he got a prescription filled, or she got her hands on something and OD'd? I would see that. That is, yeah, he's tormenting her, withholding her drugs to make her do his bidding.
Yeah.
But why would he kill his slave?
I don't know. None of it makes sense to me.
Okay, all the jurors have returned. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a seat. All right, please.
Thank you. We can put whatever. Back on. What is this? 102. 102. All right, let's see where we left off. Page 28.
Yeah, let's read some more out of context.
All right, Detective Message 137 at the bottom of the page. Scroll down a little, please. May 2nd of 2021. You had just talked about how he was telling her to delete things. Please read this message.
Also, be very careful what you text on here. Go back and delete anything, especially about, I'll let you figure that out.
Okay, and on page 29, message 140 on May 3rd of 2021, what does he say?
Bring patches. I should not even have to remind you.
Next message he sends?
You get Z's on second. You have to be heat before then.
And the following message?
Do you want me to wait to get it cut or with you? You get Z's on third. Your right bottle says sixth.
So far we've seen a lot of messages, and we're only on page 20 about medications, discussions between Mr. Pahl and Ms. Pavlons about medications. Is that a common thread throughout all of these messages?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Pahl constantly talking to Ms. Pavlons about her medications and when she can be provided those medications?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, what an a-hole he is.
Yeah. But where is she all of this time? Is she at
Page
home with her mom?
33,
Yeah.
Or is
message
she out on the streets?
162 on July 12th of 2021. What does Matt say?
Did you read my messages so I can delete them? I'm going to have you delete a bunch of stuff.
Why was these messages about deleting things, why was that significant to your investigation later on in the investigation
tell
related
us,
to Stephanie's
please.
new phone?
Because we didn't have the same messages.
Okay, so you found things to be deleted on Stephanie's new phone?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on no team this year. I don't even know who I'm going to vote for.
But he's telling her
Okay, I'm
to
gonna skip
delete
forward
them.
to
It's
page
not like he's telling this
43,
to somebody else. He's saying a bunch of crap to
Message
somebody else and saying, oh,
212
delete these.
on November 12th of 2021. What does Matt say?
You're the one that's psychotic freak that runs around with a scalpel, cutting her wrist, stealing S out of my apartment all the time.
Yeah.
And on
There you go.
November 12th at 6:59, how does Stephanie respond?
I'm sorry, I guess I'm just frustrated right now.
Matt's response?
She didn't deny it.
Keep it up, and I guarantee you will never see a F penny.
What's
So
the message on November 13th at 9?
Again, he's selling her drugs and giving her money. What's the chance that she is swapping Oxy for something stronger?
Yeah. Maybe she's into fentanyl. Who knows?
Yeah, and again, she is clearly psychotic. And he's paying her money and cutting up. So she's probably on Suboxone, and then she's supplementing that habit. And Oxys are probably not cutting it. So he's selling her Oxy and giving her money for drugs. Carmen is right. Drugs are bad.
They are
9:24 a.m. from Matt.
Stop texting her.
And on the following page, the next message,
I told you that already.
the following message.
Next time, consequences.
Based on the context and what you knew about the totality of the messages, who were they talking about?
With regards to stop texting her,
Yes.
Sherilyn
Okay.
Palente.
And that's one of the ladies that Mr. Pahl was chatting with online in the Philippines?
Correct.
Was there a number of messages between Stephanie and Matt talking about Stephanie talking to these women in the Philippines?
Yes.
Okay. Page 48, please. Message 239, November 18th of 2021. What does Matt say?
I need to make a money order for 191, so we got to do that.
And Stephanie's response?
Can I at least send her a happy birthday?
The next message on the next page, 241. What does
Nope.
Matt say?
No, absolutely not. I told you not to text her. If you do that, S, you'll go a week without anything.
Okay, and this is again Matt and Stephanie talking about Stephanie having some type of contact with someone in the Philippines?
That is correct.
So wait, Stephanie was going to send a happy
Page
birthday?
54.
Who is she going to send it to? One of the Filipinos or to her daughter
Yes.
or who? But why would she send a money order to her daughter? She can just go over and give her. So it must be one of the Filipinos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so she's well into this too. Like, she knows what's going on. Not a surprise.
What is the reason why he killed her? He is getting money out of her oxy. I'm very sure of that. Because he was talking about cutting it up and stuff like that. And he wanna unalive her because she was jealous that he was having two other ladies while he constantly talks about, I don't want you. And she's the one saying, well, I can sucky good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. The longer we go, the more not guilty.
Well,
Message.
Yeah, but I am like Nunya was saying, yeah, I mean they both are toxic. They're both
Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah. But the problem is he's an asshole who is stringing her along, keeping her a slave with her drugs because he probably makes money off her oxy. And then he is tormenting her. Why would he kill her? She is his income.
Well, yeah. But she
That's
also
the
is an
problem.
adult.
Just because you're an asshole and tormenting her doesn't mean you want to kill her. It makes no sense to kill her.
I agree. And the whole thing is like she can walk away from all of this too.
Yeah.
Go stay
But she
with her
can't
parents.
do that because she needs the drugs, and her parents probably kicked her out because she's a drug addict. And when she goes home there, she has to stay clean. That's why there was all the trouble when they were up in the dells or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why there was they were yelling at her up there because she got high again when she was supposed to be with her kid. And then she went back to him again, and she's suicidal. So far, I have seen nothing but a man controlling a drug addict to use her prescriptions to make money and stringing her along by cutting up her patches and shit like that, which is horrible, but it's not murder.
Yeah.
And it's directly against his interest to kill her because she gets the oxy for him.
267. On November 27th of 2021, what does the defendant say?
If you can't keep in touch with me in case there's an emergency, then you should not have a phone.
So she was without her phone before?
Page 56, message 277 on November 29th of 2021.
Oh, and all of this, you should delete old messages. Do you know what we do a lot when they apprehend drug dealers and we go to court? They look at their stupid messages. Can you get me 5 brown before 12 o'clock? Yeah, I can be there by 4. Okay. So the brown, which will be smoked heroin, cost 400 a gram or whatever code it is. That's why you delete your phones all the time when you're a drug dealer.
Yes.
Hey, Catnut Williams, welcome to a case where the more the state talks, the less I'm sure he's guilty. This case is horrible. A woman is found dead in a woods, partially skeletized, after only being gone for 17 days, which is amazing. Her husband boyfriend is charged. We've been on for 3 days now. Now we're doing that where we are co-rating their text messages and taking everything that sounds bad. We went back 2 years to find something. They were drug users. He was an asshole withholding her drugs, probably making money off of her oxy. So far, there has been no reason to unalive her. So welcome to a weird case, and this is absolutely cray-cray.
What does Matt say? Or sorry, Stephanie say?
Stephanie sends, I would want to talk to her with your permission, of course.
And how does Matt respond?
Not yet.
Oh, by the way, the motive apparently is he has 2 girlfriends in the Philippines, which she knew about. I would like to talk to her. That's one of the Filipinos. She knew all about his girlfriends, but apparently he killed her because she was jealous or something.
Yeah.
Cray-cray.
Page 61, message 301. On December 4th of 2021, what does Stephanie say?
I get anxious around you, but can still function if given right meds.
And her next message?
I know that I don't talk the best, parentheses, too many hits to the head, end parentheses, but I try to do the best I can.
Page 64, starting at message 316 on December 8th of 2021.
Do not call her.
That's from Matt to Stephanie?
That correct.
Next message?
Also from Matt to Stephanie. Listen, I said no.
Following message?
Matt to Stephanie. If she tells me, you fucking done.
Following message? Now on December 10th?
Again, this is a year
Okay,
before.
thank you. I made her show me the computer I bought because she bought her son a computer. I just wanted to make sure she still had it.
And on the top of page 65, message 320 on December 15th, what does he say?
This is Stephanie to Matt.
Okay.
She sent me this and she is not on.
The next message, it looks like there's an attachment. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. As part of these reports, are you able to then open the attachment or the photo that's sent separately?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Have you been able to open that and review that message?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to show for the witness exhibit
She has more of a reason to kill him.
183, please. Yeah, we're going to show on the screen first. Oh. No. This is exhibit 185. I apologize. Detective, do you recognize this screenshot?
Yes.
Is this the same screenshot that were in some of the messages that we previously looked at?
Yes, it is.
And what does, there's 2 parties in this conversation?
Correct.
What's at the bottom, the bubbles on the right? What does that say? If you can scroll down, Ms. Gussie, please.
Put it on screen.
Bubbles on the right.
Sorry, the message is on the right hand of the screen.
Oh. Yes, hon. Stephanie is one of my employees who answers my calls and does my paperwork like a secretary. Western Union does that sometimes to get a reaction out of you.
Okay, so this is a message to someone else in the Philippines?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'm sorry, if we could now return to the original.
She was on benzos for pain and Zoloft for depression. Right?
Yeah, she was on Xanax and Oxy,
And Zoloft.
and maybe Zoloft. Yeah, I didn't hear Zoloft, but I heard Xanax and
Zoloft.
Oxy for sure.
Western Union tries to get reactions. I think I might be. I think these Filipinos are Nigerian online scammers just from the Philippines. Because I just wanted to know if she had bought that computer and all of that. It sounds like those people who will. Oh, I love you. Could you send me money for my son? Of course, I will marry you and all of that.
Yeah.
Benzos for pain. I don't know what you use benzos for.
Exhibit 102.
I think it was Xanax.
And going back to message 322, what does Matt say?
And I told you not to be texting her without letting me know. So there's going to be consequences for that.
Next message.
The stupid ass S using your mom's F, punk ass F car. You did this to yourself. Now you can sit there with S.
Page 66, message 326. What does Stephanie say?
I understand you're upset, and I apologize for that. I wanted to spend at least a couple hours with you, but after the appointment, this day just got fucked up.
Page 72, please. Message 358 on January 10th of 2022. What does Matt say?
I love that Jamie, who is a certified doctor, doesn't know anything, but my chat is, she's using Suboxone for the pain, and she's using the Oxy for the this and that. Jamie, I hired you to be my medical advice.
First
Come on
of
now.
all, get out of here. They've been talking about Xanax and Oxys, and that's all I've focused on.
And Suboxone patches. I've heard that.
Oh, I didn't know what the patches were specifically. So
That was Suboxone.
gotcha.
You lied. You're getting Z's tomorrow. If I don't hear truth when you come out, I'm calling doctor now.
And Stephanie's response?
I'm not giving you any bullshit, okay? I can't get them until Wednesday. That's when he put the prescription down for pickup. I apologize for putting the pill in the back of my pocket.
Page 74, message 366 on January 13th of 2022. What does Matt send?
You're lucky your neck never got broken.
And the following message from Stephanie?
Or head bashed in.
Page 80, message 397 on January 21st of 2022.
You have been a F failure to me since I met you.
Next page, message 405.
So many they
What
just
did
jump
Stephanie
over.
send on January 25th of 2022?
I'll spend the day into the night with you, but I don't want to stay overnight yet.
And how does Matt respond?
You do what you're told.
Yeah, because he is her
Page
master.
82, message 412 on January 27th of 2022. What does Stephanie say?
You hurt me a lot more than you realize.
And Matt's response?
I'm tired of hearing you cry baby ass.
Yeah.
They are skipping all the important, all the parts that clearly indicates that she's a heavy drug user and they are selling her prescription pills. But it's for the defense to get that back in there. Jamie would love your fentanyl patches.
Okay. Starting on page 83 with message 416 on January 30th of 2022. What does Matt say?
He's a drug addict. Of course he does.
I'm not
That's how,
taking your
power.
S anymore, you F up here.
Yeah.
Next message.
Not in question
Should
how he
have
treats
followed
her,
the
but
rules.
Following message.
Stupid F, you left the movies in the back. I'm glad I didn't leave you S.
And on the top of the next page, Matt's next message.
Honestly, I just want to be left alone. I'm F glad you're gone.
January 31st, 2022, Stephanie responds with what?
Are we going to read all of this? This is 6 months.
I don't
8
have
months
anything
before.
like that. I wish you could help me. I hurt in my head, chest, and shoulder from my dumb moves yesterday.
And then message 422, Matt's response.
No, you need understand when you do that S to me, that's what's going to happen. I told you to shut your mouth after I pull off that piece.
And Stephanie's response.
Yes, I understand.
And again, there's nowhere where he's threatening her, I'm going to kill you. He's just saying, I'm going to hold back the drugs from you.
Okay, detective, and just going to the last page, which is page 91, the most recent message on this phone would be from February 10th of 2022.
Correct.
Okay. And what we went through today was just a sampling of those messages related to some of the medications that they discussed, right?
Yes.
As well as the deletion of messages and what was a common theme in their relationship that you observed in these messages?
That Matt Pahl had access to and control over and Stephanie's medication and decided when and how much, if any, of that medication she would get, essentially based on her behavior.
Okay. If I can show you exhibit, just for the witness first, exhibit 186. Detective, as part of your investigation, did you also learn that Matt Pahl and Stephanie Pavlons were also communicating via Skype?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Did you obtain the records from Stephanie's account and review the records and messages between Stephanie and Matt?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is 186 the contents of Stephanie's Skype records?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I can show you exhibit 184, please. Is this a sampling of those same records?
Yes.
Okay. How are you able to tell from the messages in Skype who a message is being sent from and who's it being received by?
So we were able to determine based on the content of the messages that Mr. Paul's Skype live ID number ended in BAB and the number 4. And Stephanie's Skype ID ended in 7432.
Okay, so unlike a text message where you might have a name saved in a contact, the Skype messages gives you like a random ID number that's determined by Skype.
They determine the user ID number, and that's the record they provide in that format.
Okay, so when you requested Stephanie's user records, you knew that her user ID ended in 7432, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and by the context of the messages, that's how you determined who was Matt Pahl.
Yes.
All right. Do you recognize Exhibit 184?
Yes, I do.
And is this an accurate depiction of the messages sent and received between Stephanie and Matt Pahl just on February 20th of 2022?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I would move admission of Exhibit 184 and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. So we see message from, and then we have to look at the last 4 digits of that to see who a message is from.
That is correct.
Okay. And so this first message on February 20th, who is that message from?
That message is from Matt Pahl.
Okay. And what does he say?
Yeah, I feel that's going to be you someday.
Did you have an opportunity to review all of the messages?
I did.
Okay, and it looks like it's not on this exhibit. What movie are they? Looks like they're talking about a movie in these messages.
Correct. They were referring to the movie Above Suspicion.
Okay, and so it's Stephanie that says that she's seen the movie?
Yes.
Okay, and the second to last message, what does Stephanie say there?
It was a good movie. Sad story for everyone involved, but I understand her point of view.
Okay, and what is Matt's response to her?
That's something you should learn from.
Had you seen the movie Above Suspicion before you read these messages?
No, I rented it as a result of these messages.
Okay, what's the general premise of
Oh
the
my
movie
Lord.
Above Suspicion?
It's a true story of an FBI agent who begins a personal relationship with a confidential informant. And that relationship turns into a love affair, and she becomes pregnant. The agent is insistent that she terminate the pregnancy, and the confidential informant is against that. They end up in a vehicle, in which a fight ensues, a physical altercation between the agent and the female confidential informant, and he ends up killing her and placing her out in the woods.
Oh my Lord. Stop it.
Okay, Detective, based on your review, what was the significance of these messages?
God.
That Stephanie had seen the movie and that she understood in this instance, the victim, the confidential informant's point of view on wanting to keep the
That's what he
child
was saying.
and,
Straighten
she
up
was
or I'm putting you in
sympathetic
the
to that
woods.
position.
Give me a break.
Now, the last thing I want to touch with you, well, second to last thing, you testified earlier that you reviewed all of the bottles of pills that were found in Miss Pavlon's purse, and that you did not recall the number of pills, that you had previously counted them, but you did not remember
There's
the
nothing
number
to
of
object
pills
to. He can
in
say that.
her in each prescription bottle. Is that
stupid.
accurate?
That's correct.
Did you complete a supplement police report related to the number of pills located within each of those bottles?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Would reviewing that refresh your recollection as to the number of pills in each bottle?
Certainly would.
Okay. Detective, based on that.
My daughter just wanted to show me his
You.
birthday present. He got an electric car
Oh.
for birthday presents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you missed a good one.
Okay, what?
They were talking about a movie called, did they say Obsession or Suspicion? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
So the detective went and rented the movie so he could see what they were talking about, because he told her that she should take some notes from it or whatever. And apparently it's about a police informant that gets involved with an agent and gets pregnant, and then he wants her to get rid of it, and then she ends up in the woods. So, he's putting 2 and 2 together. It's real good.
This is like the Johnny Depp case. Johnny Depp had alcohol problems. How do you know? I watched these movies called Pirates of the Caribbean, and you could clearly tell he was having a drinking problem. No, he
Yeah.
played a drunk. He's a good actor. Thank you, Gina.
It's so stupid.
They probably objected, filed motions before the trial. They were likely overruled.
Yeah. I mean,
This is. Oh my God.
Supplement, you wrote that the label topiramate, Topiramate, had a quantity dispensed of 270 with a remaining pills of 50. Does that sound accurate?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and the diclofenac dispensed was 180, and the remaining pills were 116?
Correct.
That sounds accurate?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Also, I want to go back to your conversation with Georgianne and Richard on September 12th and also on October 19th of 2022. You recorded those interviews with Mrs. Pavlons, correct?
Yes, I did.
And fair to say that when Mrs. Pavlons testified yesterday, there was a few things that just were a little different than what you learned from her when you interviewed her on September 12th of 2022.
That is fair.
Okay. One of those things being that Ms. Pavlons indicated the last message she had sent to Stephanie was on September 8th of 2022.
Correct.
There was also a lot of questions on cross-examination of Mrs. Pavlons about Mrs. Pavlons mentioning suicide. Do you recall that line of cross-examination?
Yes.
And do you also recall the interview that you actually conducted with Mrs. Pavlons?
Yes.
Did Mrs. Pavlons immediately bring up suicide based on your recollection?
No.
What happened?
She did mention that Stephanie, that there was history of Stephanie talking about suicide, and she initially stated that there were no attempts, that it was merely talk.
Okay, she felt that she was just talking about it but didn't actually go through with it?
That is accurate, yes.
Okay. Did she ask you if this was a suicide or something else?
I think she asked us both, if it was, which by both I mean I think she asked, was it a suicide, and then was she murdered?
Okay. At that point, you were not able to answer Mrs. Pavlon's question, right?
That's what I
I
explained.
feel like you would ask that question if you were concerned that your
Was there
daughter
also
might.
discussion on October
Yeah.
19th about suicide?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me the basis of that conversation on October 19th.
We had spoken with Matthew Pahl's father, Marvin, and he relayed to us that there was incidents in which Stephanie had in the Dells area and during vacation run off into the woods, and indicated that that had been documented by police reports, and that there had potentially that she had attempted suicide also while up in the Dells.
So you wanted to follow up with Mrs. Pavlons about that?
Yes.
Okay. And ultimately, you testified earlier that police reports were searched and there was nothing to substantiate that claim, right?
That is correct.
Okay, final thing, Detective. When you spoke with Georgianne and Richard, did you obtain a screenshot of a Facebook post that Stephanie made on June 30th of 2022?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 204, please. Do you recognize this, Detective?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What are we looking at?
That is the screenshot that was taken of Stephanie's last Facebook post.
Okay. And is this a true and accurate depiction of what you received from the screenshot you received from Mrs. Pavlons?
Yes.
Okay. I would move to admit Exhibit 204 and permission to publish.
Any objection?
No, sir.
All right, you may do so. It's admitted.
Detective, is Stephanie Hall, based on your investigation, is that Miss Stephanie Pavlons?
Yes, we had asked the Pavlons, her parents, why she had used a different last name, and it was explained to us that she was just a very private person and utilized that name.
Okay. What did Stephanie say there?
I feel incredibly alone, sad, and hopeless, that I will never feel the love or joy that I see so many people/family members have. I've been made to feel that the air I breathe isn't even worth breathing. So sick of life and waking up in pain/agony. Just want some real friends and can't even have that out of 7 billion people in the world.
And you said that was Stephanie's last Facebook post that was made on her account?
Correct.
Jamie, did that sound like someone who was about to go out and kiss a train?
Does to me. Sounds like it's a possibility.
This every
Listen,
What?
we didn't know each other back then, but I watched a case in Ohio of a guy who was accused of offing his wife, and she actually went in the woods and offed herself.
Yeah.
He went to trial for that. Thank goodness he was found not guilty, but like this sounds like the same stuff.
It sounds like she was interested in going and kissing a train.
Yeah,
She sounds very, very, very self-destructive.
I agree.
I don't have any other questions for you.
Right, Mr. Eloise?
Yeah, Matthew Moore,
Go ahead.
Ohio.
Well, starting with that last Facebook message, that was a Facebook message Stephanie sent to her parents?
No, it was just a generic Facebook post that she had posted.
I mean, who would read something like that?
Everyone.
Anybody who's friends with her would see that.
And if any of her friends saw that, they basically just didn't do anything about it. It's just Stephanie, and then she always talks like that.
Objection, speculation.
Yeah, Sue. It was like right down the road from their house.
I don't know what her friends were thinking.
I mean, no one took any action. If anybody saw that, no one took any action when they saw that Facebook message, true?
I don't know if anybody had reached out to Stephanie as a result of that post, no.
I mean, similar to Matt, when he saw that note in his vehicle, he told you in his interview that he didn't take any actions, just the way Stephanie is, true?
No, he said that he wanted to keep it in case somebody asked about it.
Right, he says he didn't take any action.
He sure did not take any action.
You indicated that these messages, text messages between Stephanie and Matt, they occurred in 2020, 2021?
That is correct.
And it seemed like Matt was controlling her medication. True?
I would agree with that, yes.
It seemed like Stephanie wanted him to control her medication. True?
Untrue.
Well, didn't you interview Layla and Layla tell you that Stephanie wanted Layla?
Objection calls for hearsay.
Say, next question.
I mean, you heard from other people that Stephanie wanted that. True?
Objection calls for hearsay.
Sustained.
We'll hear from Layla. But Matt told you in his interview that he controlled Stephanie's medication. True?
He did.
And he told you Layla also does the same thing. True? In the interview.
Yes.
And did you verify that with Layla?
I believe.
Objection calls for hearsay.
Sustained.
But most of the things Matt told you in the interview were true, correct?
I don't know that I would agree that
Turned
most
out to be
things
true.
are true.
Oh, stop it.
Harry, I don't know if you've been following. Harry is our very good friend over from Germany, down from Germany, and compared to me, who translate American trials into German. Very interesting. If you like German and you speak it a little bit, go watch Harry. He has a very, very good, clear German speaking. No, it's easy to understand if you speak a little German, if you want to brush up on it. And he covers all these cases. And
Guten Tag, Harry. Is that right? Did I say it right?
what?
Did I say Guten Tag to him?
Yeah, it's guten Abend because it's night.
Guten Abend? Okay.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Abend. There's a B.
Abend.
Danke. The more we hear, the more likely it is she unalived herself. That's where I am right now.
Yeah.
Well, he pointed out the car wash to you, didn't he?
He told us that he went to the car wash.
He told you exactly where it was located, true?
Yes,
And you went over to the car wash, true?
correct.
And there he was, washing his car, true?
True.
So that was true.
Yeah.
That was true.
And you indicated that you found it weird that he took 50 minutes to wash his car and dry it off. You thought that was strange?
Seemed like an inordinate amount of time to wash and dry a truck. Yes.
Why? Why
No,
does it?
You've never
Sir.
taken that long to wash your car at one of those types of car washes?
I haven't used one of those types of car washes.
You know that
how do you
time
know?
to wash your car and dry it off is kind of normal?
Yeah.
I don't know what normal is.
But you said
Okay,
it
then
was
why-
German.
A lot of time washing and
Exactly.
drying a certain part of his truck. Would you say that's correct?
You haven't watched today then. They were drug addicts. He was controlling her through drugs. Apparently, she was in and out of his house constantly. So that's why her mother didn't file a missing persons either. She wandered off. The last message they read, she sounded like she was about to go out and kiss a train.
Yeah, and honestly, like we don't know apparently the history of their relationship is 20 some years and she was always disappearing and on and off here and
Yeah.
there. So he didn't he just thought it was another bender she was going on. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see it as.
You're asking he didn't spend more time on one spot than another?
Correct.
I would agree with that.
I mean, he spent The same amount of time he spent washing the hood and tires of his truck he spent on the back of his truck, true?
To be honest, I didn't time each section, but I'm not disputing what you're claiming.
And initially, when he got there, he spent 5 to 7 minutes sitting in his truck, true?
He was in his truck for a while before he started, yes.
And then when he had gotten out of his truck, he seemed to be taking photos of himself, him at the car wash, true?
It appeared he was sending pictures of the car, or pictures of his truck in the car wash within a text thread, yes.
And you learned that those photos he was sending to his friend in the Philippines, true?
That sounds correct.
It seemed like every time he did something, he went to the store, he would take a photo of himself at the store and send it to the girl in the Philippines, true?
I'm not familiar with any photos at a store.
But you want to be.
Now, you
this
received
man
the
already.
reports from Orthopedics Associates, true?
Yes, sir.
And it details basically every time Matt went to the orthopedics and the time of his appointments and how much time he spent there, true?
True.
And the reports I got from the district attorney's office, and tell me if I'm wrong, it said he went there August 1st, August 3rd, August 8th, August 16th, August 18th, August 23rd, and that's the day Stephanie disappeared, true?
Correct.
He went there August 26th, he went there August 30th, he went there September 3rd, he went there September 6th, he went there September 9th, and that's the day you located Stephanie's body in the woods, true?
September 9th is the day, yes.
And he went there again September 12th, and he went there September 14th. Would you agree with those?
I'm not saying that you're not accurately giving me those dates. I just, off the top of my head, I don't recall each date.
And
Why did he keep going back when he knew the body was in the backyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Waukesha County.
The home of Daryl Brooks. If anybody
And
remembers.
again, these text messages that Matthew and Stephanie were going back and forth with, what were they like in August of 22, messages between each other?
I don't recall.
I mean, if they were something important, you would have noted that?
Yes,
Similar to the messages that we just displayed to the jury, you would have noted that?
I would imagine so, yes.
Same to say in July of 2022, no relevant messages.
If I didn't flag any messages, then I probably didn't deem that they were relevant.
June of 2022, nothing relevant.
Same response.
And in back of March of 2022, 2021, Stephanie, as you later learned, was having difficulty with monitoring her drugs, her prescription drugs, true?
That's what we learned
Yeah.
from Matt.
But you also learned it from her daily planner, true?
Possibly.
Right, her daily planner that you received from Stephanie's mom.
Come on. Come on. It's
The other guy should have
Wisconsin.
done this. Yeah, Wisconsin.
I can't stand when they don't have it ready. When you're asking questions, have it ready.
Defense exhibit number 444. Tell me when it's in front of you.
I have it.
Does this appear to be a copy of the daily planner that you received from Stephanie's mom?
We received 2 of them.
I'm gonna scroll the exhibit down, and does it appear to be one of the daily planners?
Yes.
We're not talking about one time he went and looked. He had a regular schedule that was the same before and after, and he kept going to all of them. So again, I don't think he was on the lookout.
Judge, I asked to publish this to the jury and admit it.
Any objection to its admission?
No, it's already, the physical copy has already been admitted.
Okay.
2 days after,
What's the physical copy number? You know offhand?
40,
2 days after they had interviewed him, he Googled her name, which I don't find suspicious in any way.
Love what you do, one. 59 or 60, Your Honor, I don't know which
Okay.
one.
Yeah, either one of the other, 59 and 60. Okay, go ahead. And it's admitted, you may publish.
Thank you, Judge. Now, page 9 of that planner, July 7th, 2020, Stephanie writes what in her daily planner?
Hate my life, see no escape.
She sounds like she's I don't know, man.
No, she sounds really, really fine.
Yeah, she
Nothing.
sounds.
On July 20th, what is she?
She's having a great time.
I had a good day at work until I came home and he thought there was smoke. Something there wasn't. Gave me a good hard slap to my face, which stung and gave me a migraine. Good day, bad night, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is why I want to die sometimes. Again, blame for something I didn't do. Blame for taking 2 Z's again, even though I didn't.
And on page 28,
You can just type in 28 out in the margin. You don't have. Oh, I hate that.
Box on the side, Mr. Gallagher, if you just put the
A
page
little
number in
bit.
there, it will go there. See where it says 28 right now?
yes, sir.
Okay.
On page 28, October 29th.
N/W. Terrible day. He again thought I took pills from him, which I did not. Got punched in the nose, hit 2 times in head, and thought for sure I was going to have a complete mental breakdown. I walked right up to a moving truck and came within inches
No.
of throwing myself.
No, it says train. It doesn't say truck. Walk
Does it?
right up to a moving train.
Listen, she's already said, I just want to die, and now she's talking about throwing herself in front of something. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't. Come on.
She is clearly not.
Let's look at
No
the
work,
full
no
picture,
fault.
everybody. Like,
Gun show Mokonoko something. Interesting.
Right under it. I had an excellent day with him yesterday at work, and we even made love twice in the middle of the night.
Oh,
Finally felt close to him again. I
Oh,
can't keep going through these mental and emotional ups and downs. I will either wind up in a mental home or 6 feet under. I feel so helpless, worthless, and most of all hurt.
well, you're allowing it too, ma'am. I mean, he's not a great dude,
And on
but
page
you're also
37,
sitting there letting it happen.
they are in their 40s and he could do it twice.
December 14th.
I know. Jeez.
There's an email address with what appears to be a password for that at the top. Today was terrible. Had blood come out of butt for 2nd time in a week while pooping, and a lot of stress today with electronic devices. Almost hope I have some sort of cancer so I can leave this earth early to stop suffering so much.
And on page 54,
Act of malice. I
October
think it
25th?
could be an OD.
March 25th of 2021.
I'm not sure the second word. Got something, took whole bottle to kill myself of this wretched life of pain, misery, hopelessness, and yet somehow I still survived. I don't know why.
During that period of time, Stephanie was living with her parents.
I think she was still in and off, sometimes at Paul's house, sometimes with her parents.
Relax, Brandon. Jamie, tell him not to die.
And on page 58,
Brandon, please stay on this earth.
Dark Lotus, why? We're not making a poll about that.
April of 14th of 2021.
Gonna make a
Sure, the
poll
first
about
word.
that.
Wish that bottle I took would have killed me, feel worthless, unloved, used, and miserable. Why am I here? How can I escape?
So
What
it's safe
bubbles?
to say that during this time in 2021, 2020, Stephanie's having a hard time.
Correct.
It sounds like she's very depressed.
Yes.
She sounds like in March of 2021, based upon her daily plan, she tried to kill herself.
Yes.
So
Please don't do it, Brandon.
it would
Don't.
appear to make sense that those who are in touch with her would try to monitor her medications, given the fact that she tried to kill herself in March of 2021. True?
I'm not sure who had access to this daily planner book.
Oh, so now we don't trust that it is hers?
Oh my
Right, it would
God!
appear that
Stop
Stephanie's having a
it.
hard time in consuming a whole bottle of her prescription drugs. True?
That's what she wrote in the planner, yes.
So during that time, Stephanie's struggling, but in June of 2022, I mean, you see no text messages or no messages of any kind to tell you that she's struggling then. In 2022, June of 2022.
Again, if I saw something that was germane to the investigation, I should have flagged it, yes.
And again, similar for July of 2022, there doesn't seem to be any problem with Stephanie in 2022. True?
What do you base that?
I mean, as far as messages, I mean, Stephanie's mom testifying yesterday that said she seemed to be fine, everything with her match?
No, because again, I believe that she was on Suboxone as well, so maybe they sold her oxy to get fent or something. Maybe she was lucky and scored. We don't know.
Seemed to be fine. Or testifying on Monday.
Correct.
She could have
Again,
gotten
in
into
August of
her own
2002,
stash
same
and took some.
response, she seemed to be fine.
Go
Yes.
to the doctors, but don't go
And
to
like
the
her
light.
mom had testified, everything seemed to be fine with her.
Yeah.
And Matt.
That's what I
and
meant,
also people on
Brandon.
too.
I believe that's what she testified, yes.
And you can note that when you look at the surveillance videos from the Willow Park Apartments, true, for August of 2022, that when they are coming in and out of the apartment, everything seems to be fine, true?
What do you mean by fine?
There doesn't seem to be like Matt dragging her into the building or dragging her out of the building.
No, they basically act as if they don't know each other.
Right, Stephanie seems to be exiting
Oh
the
my
building on her
God,
own accord,
stop
true?
it.
True.
And entering the building on
No,
her own
they're
accord, true?
supposed to kiss every time they're
She
on
seems to be
camera.
willingly entering the building, true?
Yes.
They acted like
And
strangers.
Matt had indicated to you in his interview that in August or recently, Stephanie had lost her bladder. True?
Yes.
And that was verified in the Willow Park apartment videos. True?
That I don't know.
I mean, you received the videos from me that would depict that. True?
I don't recall seeing video that depicted that.
Well, then show it.
Just for the witness.
Right? Is it okay if I just display these videos? Judge, I got the approval of the state to just display these videos to the jury.
What, do you have a number for them?
Yeah, it should be, well, they all go, I've given each one an exhibit. The first one will be exhibit 447.
447?
Yes, sir.
All right, and the state doesn't have an objection to its submission?
Correct, these are all Willow Park videos, I don't have an objection.
Okay, all right.
That video was approximately 17 seconds. And what did you see on the video?
I saw Ms. Pavlon's exiting the building.
You could see how she was dressed, true?
Yes.
Does that exhibit number 448 appear to be a photograph of Ms. Pavlon's exiting the building?
Yes.
And does that appear to be another photograph of Ms. Pavlon's exiting the building?
Yes, it does.
And if you look at that video,
Exhibit number, Mr. Galaviz?
exhibit number 449.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. If you look at Ms. Pavlon's, as she's leaving, her back of her pants do not appear to have any kind of stain on them, any kind of wetting. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Oh, we haven't seen this one.
This is exhibit number 451.
So he's going to check the mailbox, and that's why he goes out a different door. He looks murderous, Jamie.
That video, what did that video depict to you? That was approximately 42 seconds long.
Depicted Mr. Pahl going to the mailbox and then walking out of that room.
Did he appear to have holding something in his hand?
Yes.
And what was that document that he appeared to be holding in his hand?
The document?
Yes, or that?
I don't know.
Well, this is Mr. Paul, again, exhibit number 452.
Looks like he has a blue folder.
Does that appear to be the blue folder he usually takes with himself to orthopedics?
That's the folder that I've seen him previously exiting and entering the apartment complex holding.
Sorry about that, Jim. Exhibit number 453, again, depicts Matt exiting the building, true?
Yes.
And you can see that folder that he's carrying, true?
Yes.
And you can see how he's dressed, right? He's wearing some kind of hat, the normal kind of shirt that he wears when he goes to orthopedics, true?
Yes.
His pants seem to be normal. Sometimes he's wearing camouflage pants. Would you agree?
It appears that, yes.
And he seems to have his boot on his foot, true?
Yes.
Well, he could say, "Hey, I'm going in, and you looks like you're in a bad. You want to pop a pill? Let's go over here, and you can sit in the woods and nod off a little bit." That could have happened to get her to the woods. He doesn't have to carry her over there.
Thank you. Exhibit number 455, you seem to see the truck leaving, true?
I have
Oh,
a,
we're not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yes,
And that's at 12:11, true?
correct.
Then about 2:34, you seem to see the truck coming back?
That is correct.
Exhibit?
Exhibit 456.
And this is also August 8th.
Same day as August 8th, true?
Yes,
August 8th, exhibit number 457, about 2:38.
Exhibit 457.
Exhibit 457, could you see Matt walking towards the side entrance?
so I'm walking west on that sidewalk by the parking lot there.
He appears to be walking towards what entrance?
Walks past door 7 and then kind of breaks to the southwest, so that probably that door 4 area.
Exhibit number 458. Still dated August 8th, true?
True,
2:38 p.m., true?
yes.
There's a booty on there.
Matt appeared to be wearing the same clothes he had when he left orthopedics, true?
Yes.
He was carrying again that orthopedics folder.
I don't know what kind of folder it was, but it's blue.
But again, what was wearing the blue T-shirt?
He had a blue t-shirt
The hat on his head.
and a hat on his head, yes.
This is August 8th, exhibit number 459. Does that exhibit appear to show Matt exiting the building?
Yes,
Did it appear to change his clothes?
yes,
It's also August 8th.
And that's what by looking at his videos, that's what usually happens. He comes to orthopedics and changes his clothes, true?
that I'm not sure about.
But you notice that he did it on this day.
Yes,
And that, again, that's a photograph of Matt exiting the building, exhibit number 460, true?
yes,
Exhibit number 461. Exhibit number 461 was about 25 seconds long. What did the exhibit number 461 appear to depict?
it showed Matt walk up to the door, unlock the door, and prop the door open.
And you have seen him do this other times when he was trying to let Stephanie into the building, true?
The other times I've seen him, he's done it from the inside.
Exhibit number, maybe I missed one. Oh, I did. Exhibit number 462, August 8, 2022, about approximately 3:01 p.m. The door's still ajar, true?
Yes,
That's approximately 13 seconds long, true?
yes,
Did you see Stephanie walking up the stairs there?
I did.
Did her pants seem to be wet?
I'd like to watch it again, please.
Oh, this is where she pissed her pants.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She pissed
So
her pants,
it kind of
Jamie.
appeared that either she spilled something on herself or she wet her pants.
Yes.
This case is having all of
Exhibit
it.
number 463, again, that's Stephanie entering the building,
What
true?
happened?
Yes.
How'd she pee her pants?
Well, she lost control of her
Exhibit
bladder.
number 464 is,
Yeah.
again, another photograph of Stephanie entering the building, and it depicts the wet pants.
Yes, sir.
She was maybe filming some OnlyFans or something.
Exhibit number 465, again, August 8, 2022, 3:05 p.m.
I mean, looks like pee pants.
It was approximately 19 seconds, true?
Yes.
And it depicts Matt entering the building, true?
Yes.
He had his boot on.
Yes.
He seemed to be carrying like something like the car seat that was on the passenger side of his truck, true?
I just saw he had black fabric in his hand. I couldn't make out what it was.
Exhibit number 456, August 8, 2022, 3:26 p.m.
Hang on a second. 466, you said 456.
I'm sorry, Judge.
466, right? Let's start all over again, because it's
I think it's my age.
See Exhibit 466.
Again, Exhibit 466, August 8, 2022, 3:26 p.m. It's a short time after Matt had gone up to his apartment with that item he was carrying, true?
Yes.
Is he getting some soapy water to wash his seat off?
Yeah, I would.
I would too.
I would probably tell her to go and wash the seat off.
Yeah, and
You
actuality.
pee, you clean.
Yeah, you
The
clean
video
up
was
your
approximately 18 seconds long. What did it appear Matt was carrying in his hand?
I couldn't tell.
Did it appear to be a bucket full of substance? Or a pail full of some substance?
Yes.
I'll play it again.
Thank you.
Yeah, he could see everything. It's the classic defense dementia. I don't know. Yeah, he has water and a rack, not Iraq, but a rack.
Did it appear that he was carrying some kind of
I mean, you made an
pail
assumption
in
about a
his left hand?
movie.
The Tupperware container looked like.
Seemed like there was water in it,
Yes, sir.
and there was a towel wrapped around his neck.
It was.
Now, all that hasn't been mentioned. If I told you Stephanie's phone number was 262-893-7991, you wouldn't have any qualms with me telling you that, true?
No, that is her phone number, actually.
And again, this is approximately 3:26 p.m. where Matt exited the building, true?
I have a black screen, sir.
True? Is
My
it still
screen's
black?
Still black.
I'm sorry.
I have it now, 3:26 p.m.
Sorry about that.
Come on, come on.
I'm showing you what's marked as exhibit number 467. Entry number 61, it's dated August 8, 2022, approximately 3:27 p.m., a minute after Matt had exited the building. There seems to be a text message to Stephanie's phone number, true?
Yes.
And the text message states what?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. I don't know that he's laid the appropriate foundation of what we're looking at. And he's already published it to the jury without.
Rich, got to take a step back and find out from this witness what this is and how he knows that.
Well, you downloaded Mr. Pahl's cell phone, true?
Untrue. I did not download any cell phones in this investigation.
Oh my lord!
You
Now
reviewed
he's
the
going
cell,
to.
right?
I reviewed the extraction reports, but I did not download those, sir.
Right, so you reviewed the extraction reports and from Mr. Pahl's cell phone, true?
True.
Good.
And you reviewed this, Exhibit 2? Or you just don't remember looking at this?
He said she lost her bladder. That's how he described it. So it could be a seizure. It could be because she was a drug addict. They have a tendency to piss themselves too. So it could be because she hadn't done her Kegels. We just know she peed her pants.
Is there a front page that says what it is? And
There is, but I only made a copy of this page.
We're trying so hard to not get it in. You know what it is, sir.
Yeah, you can just say, yeah, these are the blah blah blah.
But this text message doesn't look familiar to you?
I don't know how much, if any, of Mr. Paul's cell phone extraction I reviewed. I believe that was conducted by Detective Clark.
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't look at this one.
Yeah, it wasn't relevant to you, so.
Did you ever look at Mr. Pahl's pickup truck after it was seized?
Did I look at his pickup truck?
Correct. Did you examine it at all?
We looked at it when we seized it, and then when we went back for the, with the crime lab, and when the cadaver dog was there, and then when you had come there to look at it.
I mean, did you notice that the passenger car seat was missing? The cover?
That sounds familiar, yes.
So when Matt told you that Stephanie had lost her bladder at one time when she had gone to his appointment, he was telling you the truth, true?
Based on what you showed me here, yes.
Yeah, his story freaking fits. You guys are just idiots.
You indicated earlier that, or at least I asked you if Matt had an appointment on August 16th, and you indicated that you had no reason to doubt me when I told you that, true?
That is correct.
And by the videos, Stephanie is at his apartment on that date, true?
On September 16th?
On August 16th.
I don't recall.
But again, you did look at the videos I had sent you to get you prepared for this.
Yes.
I'm showing you what's marked exhibit number 469. Again, it's
Okay, hang
date.
on a second, Mr. Galaviz. He needs to identify. You need to identify what you're going to bring up. Our clerk Mackenzie can get it ready and bring it up, okay?
It's exhibit 469, dated August 16th, 2022. Correct. I thought we were just going to publish all these.
All right, go ahead. And tell us, yeah.
Well, again, this is dated August 16th, 2022, approximately 9:56 a.m. True?
Yes, sir.
It seems to be a different part of the Willows Park apartment building. True?
Correct.
It says south entry at the bottom. True?
It does.
And could you explain to the jury where is the south entry to the apartment building?
It's on the south side of the building.
So you have where she was. The other, it's on the opposite side of the building where they were normally exiting.
Correct.
This appears to be 11 seconds long.
That's 469, okay.
What did that video depict?
Depicted Stephanie walking out of the door at the south entry.
So is it safe to say on August 16th she was at the apartment building?
Yes, sir.
And again, on that day, Matt had an appointment at orthopedic.
Yes.
Exhibit number 470 is another video. It's approximately 14 seconds long. It's timed at 9:58 a.m. And that's after Stephanie had exited the building, true?
Yes.
What did that video depict?
Show Mr. Pahl leaving the north entry.
And you notice he was carrying that blue folder again, true?
True.
And that's the one that you noticed that he would take to orthopedics?
I noticed that's the folder he had with him oftentimes when he was coming and going on these videos from the apartment.
Did you like that? I'm playing exhibit number 470 again. I mean, you can tell the color of his shirt he's wearing, true?
Yes.
He seems to be wearing camouflage shorts, true?
Yes.
Some kind of hat on his head?
Correct.
He's got the boot on.
I'm sorry?
He's got the boot on his left foot?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. I don't know what the relevance of the rest of these videos are from August 16th.
So you used to take Zach to school? He told me he rode the short bus.
Where are we going with this, Mr. Galaviz?
Well, Judge, I think the jury should see how Matt and Stephanie were getting along a week before her disappearance. Also, the state seemed to make a big
Okay,
deal.
all right, go ahead. I'll overrule the objection.
Exhibit number 471. That's 10:02 a.m.
Yeah, let's see if
It was 6 seconds
that
long.
was
What did the
normal.
video depict based upon what you've been seeing?
That depicted Mr. Pahl's truck heading west towards Delafield Street through the parking lot.
And you've seen his truck leave the parking lot in other videos, true?
That is correct.
Exhibit number 472.
Exactly, Sue.
What did that
Or
exhibit
watch him
depict?
drive around
I'm sorry?
everywhere.
What did exhibit number 472 depict?
That showed Mr. Pahl's truck heading east through the parking lot at the apartments.
So his exhibit number 471, you can see him leaving at 10:02 a.m., true?
Yes.
And now it's 2:51 p.m., true?
Correct.
That's approximately 4 hours and 49 minutes, true?
Yes.
Exhibit number 473. Now, exhibit number 473, what did it was approximately a minute and 8 seconds long. What did it depict to you?
Mr. Pahl came in, the apartment door, the north entry, propped it open, and shortly thereafter, Stephanie Pavlons entered and went upstairs.
And he appeared to be dressed similar to what he was dressed like when he had left early in the day, true?
Correct.
He had a 3-pronged break in his foot.
Again, that's a photo, exhibit number 474 of Matt entering the building, true?
Yes, sir.
And in that exhibit, you can tell exactly what he's wearing, true?
Correct.
And that's at, we can't see the time, 2:53?
253. Yes, sir.
And that again is Ms. Pavlon's exhibit number 475, entering the building, true?
Correct.
And unlike August 8th, she does not
She
seem to
looks
have any
so
kind of wet
skinny.
spot on her pants, true?
Correct.
Look at her arms, Jamie. I can understand why he said stop smoking and eat something. She looks damn near anorectic. Could it be crack she was smoking? Doesn't that make you skinny? Sue?
Meth makes you skinny. That's for sure.
Or meth? Well, whatever Sue is on.
Whatever. Baker!
Exhibit number 476,
Oh, we're not allowed to
Oxy's
talk
in
about
you.
it. See?
It's
She's
dated-
on meth.
again, August 16th, about 3:09, it was about 7 seconds long. You could see Matt on the video, true?
Yes, sir.
He appears to be exiting from a different part of the building
Correct.
and entering the mailroom.
That is correct.
Exhibit number 477,
Isn't that what they called cocaine chic back in the day with Kate Moss?
I'm stopping it at 23 seconds. It appeared that Mr. Pahl is dressed not the same, true? He's wearing different colored pants, true?
Correct.
He's wearing a different kind of hat.
I believe so.
The shirt seems similar, though, true? What can you tell? I'm colorblind.
I would call it similar, yes.
Exhibit number 478, again, is a photograph of Matt in the mailroom, true?
Yes, it is.
And again, totally different pair of pants, different hat, true?
Different from what?
What he was wearing previously when he entered the building.
Yes, sir.
No, this is a...
Judge, I'm going to be a while. I don't know if you want to take a break. I'm going to start at August 18th, or if you want to keep going.
How many photographs? Let's keep going. We're good.
Hamster.
Again, August 18th. I'm showing you exhibit number, August 18th again. Matt had an appointment at orthopedics, true?
Based on what you told me, yes.
Exhibit number 479 was approximately 11 seconds long. What did exhibit number 479 depict?
That showed Stephanie Pavlon's coming down the stairs and leaving the north entry door.
She appeared to be carrying a lot of items, true?
Correct.
Seemed like she was carrying her laundry.
She had a large bag in her hand, yes.
Exhibit number 480. Yeah, it's 9 seconds long. August 18th, 9:15. It appeared to depict Matt exiting that side door from the stairway, true?
Yes.
And entering the mailroom again.
Correct.
And he had done that previously, true?
I guess I'm a little confused, sir. I feel like some of the videos were later in the day and now we're back in the morning.
Right. Well, it's a different day, August 18th at 9:15.
Okay.
The other one was August 16th.
Correct.
I mean, this appears to be Matt's routine, true, in all the videos. I'm showing you exhibit number 481.
His routine?
Right. Check the mailbox.
Yes, I've seen him on video checking the mailbox.
On this video, he seems to be carrying something.
Yes.
The video was 23 seconds long. Exhibit number 482. Matt, again, is exiting the building. It was 11 seconds long. In that video, you can kind of see that he's carrying some like he has something in that bag he's carrying, true?
Yeah, it looked like a mesh laundry bag.
Exhibit number 483. Ten seconds long. appeared to be a big man walking down the sidewalk towards his truck, true?
He's walking east on the sidewalk in the parking lot.
Exhibit number 484. Probably 5 seconds long. It appeared to depict Matt's truck leaving the parking lot.
Correct.
Again, that's August 18th at 9:19 a.m., true?
Yes, sir.
Exhibit number 485. At 3:21 p.m. It depicted Matt truck returning back to the parking lot.
Yes, sir.
Again, he had left around 9:19. He returned around 3:21 at approximately 6 hours and 2 seconds, true?
Yes, sir.
2 minutes. 6 hours and 2 minutes.
Ms. Galavis, you, when asked when there was an objection, you said the reason you were showing these is how Matt and Stephanie were getting along a week before her disappearance, and then each one of them shows them individually.
Correct.
Where are we going? I mean, are we going to see them together at any time with these, or
No, just-
are we going to see them apart on every one?
Apart, basically, with Matt being a gentleman, allowing her in and taking her home.
How many more pictures?
We'll have exhibits all the way to,
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need it.
I have exhibits to, all the way to 590, which are dated August 18th. August 20th, Matt goes, picks her up from her home, brings her back to his apartment.
So you've got about 100 more of these?
Yes, sir.
Let me talk to the attorneys. Folks, why don't you have a little recess here?
All right, for the jury.
Cut half those out.
A little reason.
And presenting those of you who have tried cases in front of me. Those of you who have tried cases in front of me may have heard me cite 906.11 of the Wisconsin statutes, which allows a court to exercise reasonable control over the mode and order of interrogating witnesses and presenting evidence so as to do all the following. And it names 3 things. It lists 3 things. Make the interrogation and presentation effective for the ascertainment of the truth. Avoid needless consumption of time. And that's A and B. And C says protect witnesses from harassment or undue embarrassment. Detective Fredericks seems to be doing okay. I don't think he's getting harassed or embarrassed. But on the other hand, it seems that A and B may be coming into play here, Mr. Galavis. Again, you said that there was an objection. I overruled the objection because you said you wanted the jurors to see how Mr. Pahl and Ms. Pavlons were getting along, that they were okay. And these don't seem to be showing that. It seems to be that they're showing the individuals coming and going.
They should just say it's to show that it's not uncommon that they come and go from different doors. It happens all the time. But this True guy, he's absolutely horrible at asking questions. True. So that's what he's just saying, to show a pattern that he stated that it was very uncommon that they didn't show affection and made smacks in the doorway when they left, and he left through another door. No, that was how it always was. They didn't always walk out hand in hand. Again, they've been together for 21 years. They weren't in a steady relationship. They were drug addicts. He was controlling her. They probably weren't holding hands a lot. That's what he wanted to show, but he's just an idiot who can't get it done.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there isn't any dispute or fight or anything between the two of them, but they're coming and going separately from each other. And I'm not quite sure how the reason that you proffer them is being accomplished here. Tell me a little bit more, please.
Well, again, the reason I am offering this to show how Stephanie would voluntarily come to his apartment, voluntarily enter his apartment, didn't voluntarily exit, how she was dressed, because some of these clothing, I think at least part of this clothing was located in Matt's closet when it was searched on September 17th. It kind of shows that every time Matt would come from his orthopedics appointment, he would change his clothes. They made a big deal out of it that on August 23rd, when Matt came from orthopedics, he entered the building and changed his shirt. Like that was some big deal. It's like he had done something that caused him to change his shirt when he arrived on August 23rd from orthopedics. And I was just showing the jury that he does that every single time he goes to orthopedics. He comes, changes his clothing, and you can see him where he changes his clothing on all the dates that he goes to orthopedics. It's not.
Does it take you 100 more pictures to do that?
No, I can cut
pictures
it.
or videos?
I'll be able to cut it down, George.
Just ask him these questions. You don't need to show more videos.
I'll be able to do it tonight. I can do it first thing in the morning.
Right, I'm going to release our jurors. Right, I'm going to have them come back and I'm going to have them go. And again, I suggest you rethink how you're going to do it.
Right,
I'm
also-
going to tell you you can't do it, Mr. Galaviz, but I'm going to suggest that you rethink how you're going to accomplish that. So we will bring the jurors back in, and I'm going to excuse them for the night. For the day right now. And what I'm going to do is, let me just check with the boss here. Okay, we're going to start again at the same time at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
8:30.
And we'll see how far we get tomorrow. And so follow Mike's directions about where to meet and what time to meet. He will again take your notebooks and secure them. And thank you again for your patience today. I very much appreciate it. A couple reminders. We had one of our jurors was spoken to by somebody who's been attending these proceedings. No problem, nothing happened today, not a problem. But, you know, just be careful, right? Because we don't know what other people are going to say. And, you know, one of the things about a trial, especially this long, is that we need everybody here, all hands on deck for the entirety of the 2 weeks. And we don't want to have a situation where something comes into play where we might have to release one of you or for any reason. So just be cautious. That's all I'm going to ask you to do when you're in the courtroom or in the courthouse. If you see somebody talking about the case or even talking to the lawyers or whatever, walk away, right? I have to ask you to do that, and just to preserve the integrity of what's going on here. And again, please don't discuss this with anybody. Don't look up anything. I'll remind you again, of course, that everything that you hear in the courtroom is what you make your decision on, not what other people may have to say or input from anyone else other than you, the jurors, when you're in your deliberations. So again, thank you very much for your attention. We've had a long day today. Appreciate everything you've done, and we'll see you tomorrow. Be ready to go by 8:30. Thank you.
All rise for the jury.
Well, thank you for being here, brokenhearted.
All right, have a seat, everybody. The jurors have left the courtroom.
I don't think we can do it.
Okay, a couple things. I know you didn't mean any disrespect, Ms. Gordon, but I think at times you referred to Mr. Pahl when you're asking the witness as Matt, or that you Mr. or Ms. I'm not saying you meant anything disrespectful by it, but again, you've been in front of me, you know how I operate. Mr. Galaviz, please, again, I'm not going to prevent you from representing your client, but I can, as I said, control the mode and order of interrogation. You should rethink what you're doing and consider doing it some other way, sir. But that's up to you. We'll see. I don't know that it's necessarily having the best effect on the jurors either. That's something for you to think about, okay? So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Please, I think all these exhibits are our exhibits. Now, there's only one thing, because there's this agreement to allow everything in the videos and the photos, and we're up to a number of exhibits, but there was not number 68 was not introduced, I believe. Madam Clerk, is that correct? Okay. And I don't know whether you intended to or not, Mr. Galaviz, but, and nor was 450, okay? So, again, I don't know if that was exactly the intent, but just, otherwise, everything else was. Anything else before we finish up from the state?
Yes, I have one issue. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Optimistically, we may get to Detective Clennis's testimony tomorrow. And I would like the court to consider revisiting an issue that was raised during pretrial motions, and that has to do with Skype messages between Mr. Paul and the women in the Philippines. And we had sought permission to introduce those messages. And the court, at the time of the motion, of course, didn't have as much background and information about the case as you do now. And you were reluctant to allow the messages from the women in the Philippines into the record. And I'm asking you to reconsider that. And our renewal is based on the request of, again, they're offered for context. In other words, if I just put in Mr. Paul's statements without the second half of the conversation, it will be difficult to follow. So we're not offering them for the truth of the matter, only for context and big picture type of evidence. So.
And what's that big picture in regards to those responses from Mr. Paul on Skype?
So these are messages from the dates, for one individual, from the dates of August 19th through September 9th, so in the relevant time frame. And a lot of these deal with either the plans to move to the Philippines or him indicating he's got to erase their contact information because, well, he doesn't say why, he just says he has to delete their information. He's giving them indications that he's worried about something, but he can't text about it, things like that. So if the court would consider this, my request is that I'm going to give to the court and to the defense. It's a 2-page document for one of the women, and it's actually it's a 3-page document for one of the women and a 2-page document for the other woman. Maybe my math's a little bad. They're about 3 pages each, Judge.
Is that going to be through Detective Plinus?
Yes.
Who's handling that detective? Mr. Wolf?
Plinus? I am.
And what's your position now?
I'd like to see exactly what they intend to introduce, so we could look at it overnight and then we can respond in the morning before the jury gets pulled in.
Let's do that.
Okay, and would the court consider taking a copy so you're more familiar with the issues?
I don't object.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And all right, what should you see? Anything else, Ms. Hopper or Ms. Gordon?
Nothing.
All right. Anything, Mr. Galaviz or Mr. Wolf?
No, sir.
Anything, Mr. Wolf?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Good luck, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Ray from Dallas. How are you doing? Riding the planes? I love that Courtney is 45 minutes behind and just losing her mind to the same stuff that we lost our mind to.
Yes. I know. Hang on, in the back of the truck.
I really don't know what
Yes.
to make of this trial.
He's renting movies that they talked about so he can get the car. Come on.
And he was doing it so he could make an assumption that what happened in the movie was a threat to her,
Because,
that he was going to end up in the woods if he got close to her.
well, Matt was just saying something to the effect of like, yeah, because she was talking about the movie and something, and he was like, should really, take some, like, just think about it or something. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Watch this movie. I'm gonna unalive you hard. So what we have seen today, just to summarize it for those of you who might not have been here all day because it's been in and out. He drove a car. He washed the car.
Wait, though. The detective, like, he washed his car for a very
50
suspicious
minutes.
amount of time. But
50 minutes.
do you know how long it takes to wash a car? I have no experience washing
I
a car. I don't-
never used a self-wash. I don't know. I just base it off what movies I saw last week. And in movies, it only takes a minute. So it's probably a minute. I watched Breaking Bad, and in Breaking Bad, even though he was hand washing it, took about a minute in that movie. It's like when I say there's this far from New York to Boston, probably
Yeah.
about 6 inches. I
I
went
see
from
people
thinking,
at those car wash places for like hours. So
yeah, my brother, he's real into cars. I don't care. I'll wash my car now and again. I'll give it the most expensive, and that'll be fine. But my brother's really into it. He has one of those ladies who detail everything and uses a little brush and the air ducts, and
Mhm.
he treats it like a baby. And I'm not your mom. I went from thinking the state couldn't prove it to thinking he didn't do it. Again, when I heard how many times he had been back at that orthopedic, he was there every third day, before and after. He didn't change anything in his normal schedule. He stayed on the same schedule after he just dumped the body 10 feet away. It's kind of like in the Waffle House case. Why would you dump your dead girlfriend right across the street from where you're working? It's and if you looked at the text messages, yes, they had an abusive relationship. Yes, he was punishing her by withholding her drugs. But there is only one person who talks about ending anything, and that's her. She directly wrote she was thinking about going out and kissing a train.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Do
That's
you
not
do the
like
one with
everyday
little brush?
thoughts.
Detectives start with their inner circle because most people are unliked by someone they know, usually the spouse. Yes, but it's also one of the problems because statistics are not truth. It's a picture of the truth. That's why Karen Reed was the first one accused of killing John O'Keefe, because she was the first person down the line from him. She was sharing his bed. She's the first suspect. In this case, I'm just saying, with no way of knowing how she passed away. And the most critical evidence we've seen so far is that he punched her sometimes, which I bet they had one of the worst relationships ever. He was torturing her with her drug habits, or maybe
Mhm.
trying to help her control her drug habits. We don't know. But there's just a very, very steep curve from, hey, I'm going to punch this woman in the face because I feel like she's stealing my drugs. So I'm going to drive her to my orthopedic surgeon where I go every 3 days, lure her into a wood and unalive her. Is it rational to? Wouldn't there be a thousand other? I'm just saying, I don't know if he did it. I'm just saying, I know there's reasonable doubt to get here. There's reasonable doubt here. If there's no means of how she died, and she was a drug abuser, she had seizures. She could have fallen over in the woods, swallowed her tongue. She could have OD'd in the woods. We know she was not in the most stable mind. It's just not enough for me to go and say, well, F it, he's guilty. I see a lot of reasonable doubt.
Mhm. That's my biggest problem too. No manner, like they have no idea how she passed away.
Yeah.
So we're assuming, you go right to the assumption that it had to be, um, homicide. Like, not necessarily. And that's the whole thing that everybody needs to open their mind to is like, it's possible, especially with those messages she's writing down.
Yeah. Nanya, she also said, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
You seem very, very, very intent on believing him and not believing her. She has a history of attempting to delete herself, but she couldn't have done in this case because he said, I'm going to bash your head in a year before. Again, There was no animosity in any of the videos we saw. Everything looked normal. But because he said, or he watched the movie a year before, he probably did it. Again, her last Facebook message was, I don't want to live. I have no friends. My life is shit.
Hmm.
But let's forget all about that, because a year before that, he said, Ho, steal my drugs and I'm going to break your neck. Have you ever met people who uses drugs? One of the worst things they can feel happens is someone else stealing their drugs. They will get really, really mad about that because they kind of need their drugs. So I'm just saying, why are we not listening to her? We're listening to him. Not saying anything, not doing anything a year before. But her, how much was it? 8 days before she disappears, saying, I have no friends. I just don't want to live anymore. Don't listen to that part, but listen to the part where he said, I'm going to slap you around. We know he slapped her around. Was she a horrible boyfriend? Absolutely. But you can never, ever, on anyone who would vote guilty on what we have seen today has misunderstood the basis of reasonable doubt. There's no way you can tell me that you have been convinced of what you have seen. Because one thing is, well, I believe he did it. But is there absolutely no way that something else could have happened in the way they have told it? Could it only have been him luring her into the woods, killing her in some unknown way, then going into his orthopedic surgeon, getting his treatment, going back home, going back 3 days later, not changing one single thing? Not one thing. To me, it just don't line up. That's not how a killer would act. At least he would try and stay away from there, or he would get the body away from there. Why did he take her to the orthopedic surgeon's office and then take her into the woods and kill her? Wouldn't it have been better saying, hey, honey, you want to go out into a real wood where there's not a golf course right next to it, and say, hey, I got the good seas today, and then off her out there? She was guaranteed to be found. She was 15 feet away from the golf course. I know we say that we are only here because of dumb criminals. That's why I have a channel. But you have to get beyond a reasonable doubt. And I just can't get there. She knew about the girlfriends in the Philippines. That was supposedly the motive, because she had two girlfriends. She was about to fly to the Philippines to her uncle with him. I'm just saying, I'm not buying
talking
it.
to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I message
But
them?
the good thing is, tomorrow at 9:30, we'll be back and try to see if they have more evidence. The defense needs to go home and clean up their act, because I don't think they're helping with just showing videos of them walking in and out of a door. They need to prove that
Oh, I know.
that this is just their normal life, and they could have done that in 5 videos. They didn't need to show us 45 videos, and they don't need to show us anymore tomorrow. Just ask the questions. Was it common that they just comment when there was nothing unusual in them not kissing and holding hands in that video that you claimed yesterday? And he'll say, I don't know. I can't speculate, because he was really sure when it was on the state side, as we always know it is. But it's 11 o'clock. We need to get to bed. We're back tomorrow at 8:30. Go show some love to some other creators. I'm going to send you all over to AJ. She's covering the My Crappy Life murder trial. It's an older trial out of Alaska, I think. And show her a little bit of love. Love me. I want you to love me.
Oh my
Just
Lord.
go on, love me. Jamie, I love you.
Baker. Hey, and I just got to say, everybody that's in the Discord, go vote for a movie and vote for the movie that I picked, please. I want some Denzel Washington.
Some Denzel. What Denzel movie? Philadelphia?
Man on Fire.
It's not the best.
Well, I want to watch it.